What's up, guys? Oh, wait, is everybody here? Who we got? Let's see who we got. I know Marco, he was here first. Said Stevie. Yep, all non US super chats tonight are subject to a 25% tariff. So anybody from Canada that wants to super chat like $10, you got to bump it up to $12.50, and you'd be very much appreciated. Drink water, Dr. Drew, Donna. Hey, how you doing, Donna? Paul Mills is here. I was working on Paul's knife earlier today. Paul, I forgot to tell you about that, dude. I had a really weird experience working on your knife. I wanted to tell you about, man.
Who?
Paul. I was working on Paul's knife today.
Hey, everybody.
And I was drilling the pinholes in the carbon fiber. And Donnie, I still don't know what, dude. I literally leaned my body weight on a brand new drill bit, and it just sat there and spun for the longest time.
I mean, carbon fiber will dull some fucking tooling,
dude,
man.
I ruined a brand new bandsaw blade, just cutting his carbon fiber in half. Knocked the blade off track, broke the guts out of the. We just fixed it.
Carbon fiber ain't no joke, man.
Yeah, I had no idea it was that hard to drill.
Bugsy, what up?
Bugsy crap.
Gnarly. Everybody, Stevie.
I was worried to death too that it was going to break before it drilled.
Right.
Not that, I mean, I would have just bought another piece, but the time it took to get it, and yeah, it was had me scared. But I got it drilled and got the pins in.
Nice.
Curing, so that was getting really close. I have something to share tonight. I want to wait until we usually get about 35 folks. So I'm going to wait until most of the crew's here before I share it. But
right on, Matt. I mean, I don't have no difficulty, but it does dull shit like pretty fast. Like that's just real.
Well, what's weird was I had drilled the holes in the other skid. You know how
I got no problem.
I put one side on, drill my holes in that one, and I put the other side on, let it cure, then flip it over and drill back through. I didn't have any problems drilling the first time. But this time I was like, am I off center? Am I hitting the crew wear? What? No, the K390?
It might have just dulled your bits, man.
Yeah, it just fucking destroyed that bit.
Matt, also, he don't have a drill press that's like as, it don't have as much torque and shit as ours does.
No,
and that fucks your drilling up a lot.
I can get way more torque out of a 18-volt Milwaukee than I can my press.
I'm still scared of you hurting yourself on yours, even though it's not strong, but still.
I put a guard on it for you there. But I've started making sure I turn the blade so it's touching the guard so it can't go anywhere. I do need a drill press. I need a lot of stuff, but that's just one of a few that I need.
Matt, I use carbide depending on the operation.
You use carbide on carbon fiber?
No, I don't actually.
Okay.
But I think you should actually be using. I think we should actually be using this weird spade bit for carbon fiber, but I've never bought one.
Yeah, I know it doesn't drill easily.
Super Seal Steve, what up, dude?
What up, Steve?
We're still not friends, but I like to talk shit to you in fun banter, and it's a good time. So what up?
I hope to.
I said, I'm just a clown, buddy.
I hope that this is my last experience with carbon fiber for a long time, to be honest with you.
I like using it as opposed to certain other things, but
I'm not a fan as of yet. Maybe I just haven't learned the tricks to working it, but
I like it over like micarta and shit like that.
I'm glad Steve's here, man, because Steve did this heat trick, so we can talk about
I'm glad Steve's here too, man. Like, that's dope. I told Aries to hit you up, and he was like, I already did. I was like, that's awesome.
I was contacted by Troy of the tree stabbing variety. Apparently somebody came up with the idea of me making a chopper and calling it the Alabama Hammer.
The what? Oh, the Alabama Hammer. I remember that. Yep.
So here it is.
Oh, shit.
This was...
that looks like a comp chopper.
This was heat treated by Super Steel Steve, but this is my favorite part.
It looks like a competition chopper. That's dope.
When I did the front part of this knife, it was a 50-50 shot. He was either going to hate it or love it. There wasn't going to be any in between. I don't even know why I did it, but I wanted to do this. So check out the tip.
Aiden, what up, dude?
Check out that Spanish razor.
Nice.
Fucking
Nice. No, I like it.
That's 3/16 4V. I don't know what Steve ran it at, 65 or 66, somewhere up in there, but yeah.
5-door, what up?
Yeah. So
Cheeto,
this is
what
going
up?
out to Tree Stabbing Troy tomorrow, and I hope he chops the fuck out of some stuff with it.
El Cap, what up? It looks thick at the spine, Steve. What you heat treat it to? You said it's 4V. What's the HRC?
We talked about it, but I can't remember what he decided on because he asked me if they were actually going to chop with it. So there were some questions there, and I told him I didn't think they would. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be used professionally.
Oh, right. Yeah.
66, yeah, 66 HRC.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't grind this one thin, Steve, because it, just in case they did want to use it as a chopper. That's a convex grind, so it's not flat ground. It is.
Oh, you did a convex grind on it?
Yeah, and that's a 25 degree edge, so it's not. I mean, it's not super thick back there. It's a little wider than I'd want a pocket knife.
Right.
But yeah.
But you beat the fuck out of that thing.
Right. That's the whole point. And I know, the Spanish
Ron,
razor.
what up, buddy? Marco,
Spanish razor
Palmer,
tip is not normal in a chopper, but
no, I like it.
I think
Reminds me
it
of
sets
Eric,
apart,
it
man.
reminds me of Eric Luther's Orphan.
Does he have it with that kind of tip? Okay.
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
His is a folder. His was a folder, but he had a scoopy front like that.
Yeah. To be honest, I didn't even know the name of that. The Spanish razor thing. Kyle actually.
Oh, yeah. So, kind of like my Ripley, I based off of a Victorian bone saw. That's why I have the front end like I do.
I got you. Yeah, so the Ripley's not a perfect 45. It's got a little cup in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even realize for a long time, Donnie, even after I've known you so well, how similar the Thug and the Ripley, they are kind of similar though.
Yeah, no, I like it. That's why I like it.
Yeah, it is a lot like a fixed blade version of the Ripley.
It's dope. I'm excited to get it, man. I think it looks great.
The recurve Ripley is sold, by the way.
Right.
I was going to finish this and keep it, but somebody messaged me who's been really good to me, so this is certainly theirs.
I haven't even cut your knife out yet, but I did trace it out, so I'll be cutting it out soon, buddy.
I know her, dude.
I know you're not, but I felt bad because you were like, "Oh, I heat treated and I ground yours." I'm like, "Fuck, I haven't even started yours."
No. You're a little bit confused there. I had already heat treated it, and I forgot to send it to Dave. The only reason there was one available for me to grind myself was because I forgot that knife. So hanging there heat treated, and I'll be honest with you, dude. Everybody was excited about these hollow grinds. I'm telling you, it turned out really nice with a fucking flat grind, man.
Dude, I'm happy about getting my flat grind, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do some more flat ground. And also, guys, the next batch of these I do, I think I've made up my mind that I'm going to do them scaleless.
Todd Carr, what up?
Just a scaleless knife, leaving you the option to wrap it, scale it yourself, or leave it with no scale. That way it's super thin and easy to hide and all that good shit. But yeah, there will be some scaleless models of this coming, and it will save you a few bucks. So if you're interested in one with no scales, this is the other one I've got going out tomorrow. I got the Kydex made for Meeting the Mayhem's SNT. I don't know what to call this knife. It's a smaller version of the SNT.
That's right, Cheeto. Edgy's all froze up.
Am I back?
I mean, I hear you now.
Yeah, anyway, the SNT was 12.
Ooh. Froze again. Cheeto, I like to think of us as the Itchy and Scratchy show, but you know.
But I got the Kydex done for it. And I may have made a mistake on this Kydex. This knife might be a little big for a taco sheath. I probably should have did,
I don't know. I fucking hate making Kydex, though. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, it works good. It looks.
No, yeah. I mean, I do a decent job, but I fucking hate making.
I got it to weld all but right there, and there was just no And the way I see it, man, that's just good drainage.
Yep, I always do that too.
The only spot I couldn't get it together enough to weld, but you know, I've told you guys in the past, my Kydex is not, you know, it's not perfect. It's not the best Kydex you've ever handled. I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
But I got some more Kydex
work
to do tomorrow. I gotta do Yoda tools. He's got 2 knives. Been with me.
Pocket metal? Whose asshole? Yours?
Is Pocket Metal here?
I mean, yeah, somewhere. 9:09 p.m. Ass hole. Separate words. Ass hole.
Oh my God, Pocket Metal killed Shane.
Matt,
There's
that's
been
right.
times he's wanted to.
Sucks.
There's been times he's wanted to, I think, but he ain't killed me yet. Let me get the comments on the big screen so I can see them good. My eyesight seems to be better today than it has been in a while. But dude, I've just felt better all around today. My mental health,
That's good. Shit.
Yeah, I just felt good today.
That's good, man.
I didn't tell you
Fucking glad to hear it.
the other day, Donnie.
What's that?
I am super embarrassed
About what?
that shit sent me into a spiral like it did. That movie, dude, that fucked me up, Donnie.
It's meant to do that.
I just thought I was stronger than that.
But you're a parent.
I know. I had no, but dude,
that's the only difference. That's the only difference. It's because you have that in you and I don't, you know?
I've heard people talk about, you know, that they saw something and that's what caused them, you know, to go crazy and do something stupid. You know, they've even used that. I didn't think that was real. I didn't think music or movies or any of that.
I mean, that's not
could
real.
Affect somebody.
That's mental instability.
And I am a little mental unstable. There's no doubt. I mean, I've never hid that. But bro, that movie. Let me, since you're asking, there's only a couple of people in here that know. Y'all can laugh at me if you want to. Do not ever, under any circumstance.
It's the whole point of the film.
Regardless of how bored you are, do not watch a Serbian film. And the only reason I watched it was because it was on a top 10 list of most disturbing movies. I had seen the other 9. So I thought it was right there with those. I had no idea how many levels past those movies a Serbian film is. But guys, I promise you, man, don't watch it. Just don't.
Shane, I got more for you if you want.
I'm not going down that road again.
All right.
I didn't sleep for 2.5 days, and yeah, man.
I mean, and that's the whole point of it. It's meant to evoke that.
I know. Donna, it's not that it was.
But it is fucked. Yeah. I'm not arguing with you. It is totally fucked up. And we talked about the one part that was like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
you say that was creepy. I don't know what word you would use to describe.
No, it's not creepy. It's fucking disgusting, and it makes you feel dirty as fuck.
Yeah. And the only reason I got over it was because I actually felt guilty for finishing it. And I was like, what in my mind? What's wrong with me that I would have finished that movie? But then I realized it was because the entire time I was really hoping that humanity would win out.
No, humanity never wins, bud.
No.
That's the history of humanity. It never wins.
Don't watch it, guys. I'm telling you. Will bring nothing positive to your life.
Javon, that's right. And I got more dark shit than that, but
yeah, I don't want to know about it.
As far as like movies to watch.
Yeah, I don't want to know about it. There can't be anything worse.
No, there's plenty worse, bud.
No, there can't be.
No, that movie's so fucking hokey. Let me tell you, there's
I know
worse.
It's hokey, but
there's plenty worse that's more graphic and more real feeling.
No, that's not possible.
It totally is.
I don't know, man. I would say I'd have to see that to believe it, but I'm not gonna.
You said you didn't want me to send you anything.
I don't. But I'm also never gonna believe you that there's something worse happening. That, in my mind, will forever be the worst thing that mankind ever created.
Oh no, there's plenty worse than that. Holy fuck. I want to thank y'all for hanging out tonight. Tonight could have gone sour for me, and it didn't because of extreme patience and respect for my siblings. I wanted to beat the shit out of my brother-in-law tonight, but I didn't, so I didn't. That's right, Bugsy. What up? Ernie is my real brother, Donna. I said my brother-in-law. Marty, what up? Shane, you froze again, buddy. Just a little bit here. You're just a little froze up there. Just a little stiff. Can other people hear me? Or we both froze? What's happening? Or we both froze? Are you back?
Yeah, I don't know how to fix it, dude. I've got to.
You never have any problems usually. What's happening?
No, this happens every time I go live. It usually happens before you join. I've got a gig of fiber hardwired into this computer, and every time I go live, it does this.
Weird.
I don't get it.
Whatever. Technology fails us. That's the way it is.
It usually does it 2 or 3 times within the first 10, 15 minutes, and then it goes away. So hopefully it's going away.
I don't remember what the fuck we were talking about.
I do, and I don't want to continue the conversation. You need more fiber in your computer. I got a gig, Kyle. It like doubles in price after this. And that should be plenty. Fucking Justin is going live from his Wi-Fi hotspot on his phone or some shit.
Section.
Javon, we're done talking about it.
Metasexualist.
It is kind of. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a snuff film too, but it's so much worse.
Aiden, hold on. Just because I vented about it, and now because Shane, you always go off on personal fucking rants. So fuck y'all. I'm up at my mom's house, and my brother-in-law's there, and we made peace a while ago because, well, he had a kid with my sister. And it's my mom's birthday today, and we're up there for dinner, and we're outside smoking cigarettes, and my sister, my brother-in-law's fucking wife, my older sister, comes out. She's like, hey, it's time to sing happy birthday. It's time for that shit, blah, blah, blah. And Aaron goes, he's like halfway through a cigarette, and he goes, let us finish. And she's like shutting the door again. She's like, oh, Mom wants to sing. And shutting the door and shit. And I look at him and I throw my fucking cigarette out. I walk inside while he's mid fucking sentence and close the door on him. And then we sing happy birthday and shit or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden my sister and my nephew are gone. And some reason Aaron, my brother-in-law, is still in my house. And I got to smoke again with my other brother. And then my brother-in-law comes out and I go, hey, where the fuck is my sister and my nephew? And he's like, oh, they're at Cub Scouts. I'm like, all right. My sister and my nephew went to Cub Scouts. You, my brother-in-law, are still sitting around my mother's house while they're at Cub Scouts. What the fuck are you doing here? And he was like, oh, Sarah's there. And this is some bitch he dated in his early 20s. They're 46 years old now. He was like, oh, Sarah's there. I don't want to be around her, blah, blah. I was like, first of all, your son's at Cub Scouts. You're at my mother's house. You don't want to be around your ex-girlfriend from 25 years ago, but you sent my fucking sister there? You piece of fucking shit.
And wanted your mom to wait to have happy birthday sang to her so he could finish his
Which was what set me off. Like, fuck my sister. Yeah. She made her own fucking grave. But you don't tell my motherfucking mom to wait till you're done with your fucking cigarette on my motherfucking mom's birthday, you piece of fuck.
At her house.
Dude.
Yeah.
I exerted extreme patience and self-control by not curbing that motherfucker tonight. That's all I got. Sorry about that. I had to rant.
Oh, Stevie just mentioned Outcast Blanks.
Sorry.
Donnie, I don't owe anybody an apology because I haven't said anything yet. Only to you.
Thanks for listening.
I get it, dude. I was incorrect. You remember the conversations we had about Outcast Blanks?
Yeah.
That was not his material. It was a piece of material that I bought at Blade Show, and it just so happens I bought 3 chunks at Blade Show, and all 3 of them did that. I will never again buy that type of scale material at Blade Show. So that no, Outcast Blanks was not guilty. And like I said, it may be something I'm doing wrong. I never reached out to him because I realized it wasn't his materials. Everything I've used from him has been primo so far.
Word.
But I bought some real pretty. I bought some. Iggy bought some. I had some really pretty purple maple burl that I got at Blade Show. A lot of you saw it. It's all too soft. Like you can't even drill it without cracking. Yeah.
And everybody else.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't bust him in the mouth, even though it sounds like he deserved it. And now that what grown man goes to his wife's mom's house to just hang out and hide from his ex-girlfriend? I don't know. None of that makes any sense.
This is 20 fucking years of this shit, man. I feel you. Yeah. That's why I had to vent. And I thank you guys for listening.
Why didn't you just stay home?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad, but I had to get that shit out.
Yeah. All over these woods, he gone.
Maybe, totally. My family would have backed me up, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see where that would set you off.
Can we start a new segment? What a piece of shit. I would love that. There's plenty of those out there we can talk about.
Yeah, me and my daughter talk about that all the time. My youngest one we adopted. I've spanked her one time in her entire life.
Thanks, Paul.
And that was because my middle daughter called me from my mom's house and told me that Katie was over there smart mouthing her. I didn't walk in and have a talk. I walked straight in and I lit her skinny ass up. That my hand hurt, and then explained to her why that happened to her. Yeah, you can disrespect me all you want. You ain't gonna.
That's right.
Don't disrespect my mom, man.
Nope.
I could have brought my own Coke home for the grocery store.
I just read it.
But no, would rather watch the movie. What movie? What movie's Gnarly Charlie talking about?
Oh, fuck. Kyle Divots, fuck yeah, let's rant.
Yeah.
Todd Carr for sure. I'm not saying I'm not a piece of shit, but in different ways.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Todd Carr be a piece of shit. I don't think I've ever seen Todd Carr even be divisive that I know of.
Oh, Javon.
Speaking of divisive,
if I could still get some liquid LSD, man, I'd fuck that dude up.
It still tickles me that Ian is so upset because Kyle and I won't speak to him. He's mentioned in OCD for EDC tonight that we hate him. I don't think he understands. We don't hate him. He's just not important enough for us to not ignore him. That's what that's all about. Nobody hates the dude.
Right.
It just doesn't mean enough for me to acknowledge that he typed some shit on the screen. You make your bed, you lay in it, man.
That's goddamn right. Matt, exactly. You just learned to not get caught.
Yeah. I, too, am a piece of shit.
Also, I'm going to agree with Donna there. Like, you might have learned to not get caught, but, like, guess what? They still knew what you were doing. That's what I learned in my old age. Like, I might have stopped getting caught, but they knew what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah, that's not my 2 oldest girls, man. One of them, she would come to where I was at. Like, she would come to my buddy's house I was hanging out at, fucking drunk off of her ass. Like, she would come to hang out with her dad when she was doing bad shit.
Damn.
My other daughter was just sneaky. You know, like, I never caught her doing anything. She hid everything, but my oldest one didn't hide shit, dude. Yeah. Stevie, LOL, that's 10 times worse than just hate. Yeah, I just act like you don't exist, and he can't stand it.
Well,
But I hate that he thinks that I hate him, because I don't hate him. He just he made a stand.
Kyle, holy shit! Are you talking about like I mean, I'm in, dude. I got money on this.
Yes, Lemmy, I'm talking about Coach. And for those of you who aren't aware, nobody went further out of their way to make you and Coach feel welcome here than Kyle and I did. That's just the truth. We went out of our way to make that dude feel welcome. So,
Kyle, you got like 5 months, bro. You could totally make it happen. Don't be a little bitch. Show your face at Blade and get beat up by Javon for money, maybe. Otherwise, I mean, like, tuck your balls and don't show up.
Yeah, I don't want to get beat up by Javon. If he cusses me again, I'm gonna fucking snap him.
Yeah.
He flat fucking flipped his shit a couple of weeks ago in the middle of a live stream and went on like a 20-second tirade cussing me because I had him so mad. The funny part is that I only get him mad like that because it's fun. I know he wasn't really mad at me, but I mean, yeah, he was really mad at me. He was just mad at me for a very short amount of time. Sure. He got over it pretty quick.
Kyle, if it ain't about time or money, then show up and we'll bet on YouTube boxing, motherfucker.
What's up, One Moon? How you doing, buddy?
Matt, I mean, shit. We can work that out too.
Yeah, for the right money, I'll take an ass whipping. That's the only reason I've won most of the fights I've been in, because I could take an ass whipping.
Well, always. We can take more pain than the other person.
Yeah.
I'm not tough. I can just get hurt.
I got a buddy, Michael. Every fight he's ever been in, dude. If you judged it off the first 60 seconds, he got his ass whipped.
Donna, that's free as long as you pay for the lawyer.
Problem was, after about 90 seconds and the other guy got tired, then it was Michael's turn. And he won every fight he's been in. He'd just take an ass whoop until your hands got tired.
Yep.
When you better run. When your hands get tired, you better get the fuck.
Yeah, motherfuckers like me, man. I ain't never been knocked out. I either get you hit me in the head, hit me in the jaw, bounce my head off the concrete. It don't matter. You ain't gonna knock me out.
Yeah.
Donna, yes. Me and Ernie have had hypothetical plans. We'll talk to you about it in DMs.
Have you and Ernie ever fought?
I mean, yeah, we used to a lot, and then he
got bigger than you.
No, he basically just said I couldn't fight my siblings anymore, and I respected his decision, and I stopped.
Okay.
But standing up, fuck Ernie. If he gets a hold of me, I am fucked. Ernie beats my ass if he grabs me.
Yeah.
If it's just swings, I'm good. If Ernie grabs a hold of me, I am so hosed. We used to fight when we were kids. He got a hold of me once, grabbed me by the fucking hair, and was beating me into our hardwood floor. I mean, like I was some random dude. Like, it just wham, 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 like into the hardwood floor.
Boys need brothers, man. It makes
Ernie ain't no joke. He looks like a nerd, but that dude will fuck you up.
Who was that said that Ian has ignored me for a year or two? Jesse, you ain't missing nothing. Because that dude
Kyle, I'm weighing fucking 190, bitch. What up?
He will turn on you in a second if it's the popular thing to do. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed that I changed the name of the live stream.
Kathleen, what up?
Nobody's going to believe this. I know y'all aren't going to believe this.
That's right, Matt.
But me and Stevie just talked about it. I had no idea. I had no idea that I had stole Grumpy Grunt's live stream name. I didn't know his live stream was called The Weekly Grind. I really didn't know that. I've been there dozens.
I've never made that connection.
I had no idea.
Because you all are different channels.
Right. And maybe that's part of the reason why he doesn't like me anymore.
That's right, Jeffrey Dawson.
But I think he would have said something if that was the case. But just out of respect for
Paul Mills, like 5'8".
That doesn't want to be associated with me, I'm no longer going to call it The Weekly Grind. So.
Why? What's up? Box up, Stevie. Box up.
Kyle, I can't support that either. I had to change the name. What do you guys think about this my car today? I really like. Do you see how dingy looking it kind of is? I love it, dude. It looks like
it looks like old as fuck.
Yeah, and that's pretty damn. That's very slick. I mean, I've sanded it very slick.
Yeah.
I like the shit out of that though.
I like it.
I think
I like shit that looks old even though it's not.
Yeah, I think I can get some more of it. If I can, I am.
Box up. That's right.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of it left. Gotta make up with the boys. Socks.
No.
I don't know.
I don't know. You mentioned socks. That's all homo around.
When you say sock around here, all we think of is Josh Branson and the sock party. Socks will forever be associated with some homo actions.
Bugsy, that's right, man. Nobody wants this. We're about the same weight class, bud.
Well, Bugsy's from Jersey too, so.
Oh
He
shit.
probably grew up a little different. I am right, Bugsy. I know we already covered that. I'm pretty sure.
Let me get that. It don't matter. We're tiny, motherfucker. What's up? Let me get that. Let me get that smoke, motherfucker.
20 dudes in one sock. I don't think it was 20, Chris. I think it was just 4 or 5. Regardless. 5, 6, 125 pounds.
Javon, my homeboy Nuts, Elliot, I call him Nuts. That dude is literally the same size as you, like the exact same stature. Like you all are the same size person. I will never, ever fight my buddy Elliot. That dude would beat my fucking ass.
We got a cat here in Gadsden. His name is Justin Gillen. He might be 135, 140. And that dude has
But he can scrap, I bet.
He has the most vicious left hook I've ever seen on any grown man. I'm telling you, everybody I've ever seen him touch with his left hand, their face just fucking exploded. Like,
dude, that's like my buddy Elliot. It's like getting hit by a brick. You're like, what the fuck happened?
They're bleeding out of their eye and their nose and their mouth and there's teeth. Yeah. I don't understand it, dude.
I do.
And it happens so fast.
They got like 10-pound fists. I don't know what's happening.
I had to ask him what punch it is because I've seen him do it. And I was like, dude, what'd you even hit him with? He's like, it's the left hook. Same thing I always hit people with. Vicious left hook on him. I honestly believe if you tied his, and he's right-handed, but I think if you tied his left hand behind his back, you could whip him easy. If you took that left hook away, it'd be nothing. But, dude, he lands it every time. And he's one of those guys that don't stand there and talk shit. As soon as he gets a vibe that you want some, he just fucking hits you before.
Yep.
That's the way my brother is. That's why he was kind of famous for being a badass. But I don't know that my brother's ever squared up and been like, all right, let's go.
Right.
You know, as soon as he detected a little bit of friction, he just fucking hit you. Yeah.
Yep.
Man's the pistol shrimp. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like fighting no more, Donna. I'm old and shit, man. Like, I like it based on principle, but like, I'm fucking over that shit.
Yeah. I still like to watch it, but
well, I mean, I like to watch it.
I'm too old to do it.
I want to do it all the time. I just don't.
My balance is no good anymore.
I'm just fucking over it. I'm scared of jail, and I ain't trying to deal with it.
I ain't scared of jail.
I'm fucking scared of jail. I'm young. My ass looks good, son.
I'm just telling you.
I got an exquisite ass.
The thoughts of 24 hours with no nicotine, I'd end up with a fucking life sentence.
Well, yeah, duh. I mean, obviously, I need my smokes.
Yeah, I can't be without nicotine. I think I could even handle the shitty food. I mean, I was in the military, so I'm kind of used to it. But yeah, did you ever finish up the scales on the OG? Ryan, I did
on that OG bitch.
But I had a void. I had them sanded.
Knife cold bitch.
I had them sanded and looking pretty like the picture I sent you. On the other side, when I sanded the void, so I went back and filled that hole that was in the epoxy. And the problem with my epoxy work is to be way back because it's been so cold. I can only do it at home. So yeah, right. And long story short, I should have it. I've already got one scale's done. I should have the other one done because of that void. Anyway, I should have it done by Wednesday at the latest. I met most of my friends in jail. Troy, were you here when I was showing the?
Kyle ain't on no inebriants, Matt. You know, he's trying to get his thrills where he can, you know.
Were you here for the Alabama Hammer, Troy?
I mean, he don't even do
I don't know if you
caffeine,
can
man. He
see it.
needs that hole, Matt.
There's like there's just a random textured groove in each of these scales. Just gives you a little more. Your fingers my fingers land right in it. I didn't even mean for that to happen. But
Bama hammer.
Extra grip.
Bama hammer.
And Troy, I do expect to see you
I
chop.
got the ink, Aiden. We got that covered.
I fully expect to, if nothing else, a short Instagram video you chopping something.
Paul Mills, he wishes, so he can get violated. He's a naughty boy.
Yeah, Javon, I don't know how you could spend the night in jail with no THC.
It'd be terrible. That would be a true travesty.
Yeah. Man, I spent 28 days in jail, but I was young.
Damn!
I was young and I didn't. That
That's
was bullshit, dude. I really thought the military would like come get me immediately. They left me there for 28 days.
I don't give a fuck.
The Alabama Hammer.
I gotta grab a beer. I'll be right back.
Right. I also learned, Troy, that there's a reason why choppers and good steels, why those guys charge $700 to $1,000 to make these. I would be glad to make more of these, but I'm not going to tell anybody what you paid because I can't do it again for that. That just the grinding, dude. The amount of time it takes just to put a convex grind on that thick a chunk of 4V. I can only imagine if it was full flat. I mean, a full flat grind would have taken even longer. It'd be nasty. Yeah, Todd, I hope that's why I wanted at least a little bit of a point on it so he could stab some trees as well. $28 days. I did a year. Oof. Yeah, I was young though, so it was like, and it was weird. The cops, it was like a little annex police station in Port Hueneme. They typically take you from there to Orange County or wherever. They kept me there the whole time, and they didn't even lock my door. Like, I could just walk in and out of my cell. Technically, I could have, after walking out of my cell, I could have walked out the door, but they knew I wasn't a risk. So, yeah, I washed cop cars during the day, and they didn't even have a kitchen there. Like I said, it was just like I think there was either 3 or 4 cells in the building, and I ate mostly Jack in the Box when I was there, so it wasn't bad. It wasn't like hard time or anything for sure. But I had gotten a fight in Port Hueneme, and the cops knew the people that I had the altercation with, and had witnesses, that tell them why it went down. But the dude went to the hospital and was there for a really long time, so they did arrest me, and the DA charged me. They tried to put me in prison for the rest of my life, but luckily the Navy JAG officers and lots of witnesses, I got it all dropped. But yeah, it did ruin my military career, though. That's the only thing that sucked about it. Since I was a kid, my Uncle Johnny has always been my hero. He retired after 28 years, and it's all I ever wanted to do was be in the military. Then that happened, and yeah, fucked my military career up. I done been, dude. Yeah, I'd be drawing about $5,000 a month right now. I would have retired fully 6 years ago. that got ruined. I had to go visit someone at the jail. About it for me. And it's not somewhere you want to go. Couple of gadgets.
Matt, 15 minutes tops.
If that had the reason why they charged me is because I went back. There was an altercation a week before where there was no violence. There was just a lot of things said, and I shouldn't have gone back. But the fact that I went back, they looked at it like I was looking for trouble. Now I never admitted to that, but I was. I went back with help because the first time I went, it was one versus 4. And then when I came back with 2 buddies with me, then it was 2 plus 2 or 3 versus 5. But anyway, is there a head buffing process after you shave it? No, I manscaped before the live stream though. My balls are nice and slick. Got my face nice and slick.
Nice and slick.
Feeling like I'm getting a little itchy, dude.
You got the crabs, or?
No, I just hadn't touched anything in a little while. Getting a little.
Oh yeah, you got the itch. That's even an itch, and you got the itch. Yeah.
Yeah, I even put in a phone call today.
I even put in a phone call. What the fuck is that?
I'm trying to resist.
It's like you're ordering takeout.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh shit! You know me, man. I mean, shit. I ain't got no
God,
time.
if there had
I
been
ain't got no time
cameras,
for bitches.
if there had been cameras, I would have been. I'd been in a bad way, dude.
Dude, I don't know how I avoided jail. I just somehow avoided getting caught, and then when I got a DUI, even like I never even got booked in.
Yeah.
It was crazy. They took me down there, took my fingerprints, and let me go. I was like, now you know I'm gonna go get actual drunk right now, and they're like, we don't care. Yeah. All right.
Well, Paul, it's just because I ain't got all that gray facial hair going on tonight.
Todd Carr, exactly.
No, I said I'm being good. I'm being good. Just so y'all know, it wasn't like an asshole move. I went back because the week prior I was there with my 18-year-old wife, who I'd only been married to for 6 months.
Nice.
I was 18 too, and these dudes approached me, and they were local surfer guys there in Port Hueneme, and they
Mills, you just gotta.
So I got to stand there waiting on a taxi cab for about 40 minutes, them telling me what they were going to do to me, and then when they were done, beat my ass, what they were going to do to my girlfriend, and yeah, there wasn't a situation where I wasn't going back.
Right.
So I put her on a plane, sent her home. Me and 2 dudes. It was supposed to be like 5 or 6 of them, but you know how that.
How you're a woman? Of course you don't have a DUI. I've watched a girl get pulled over with a beer in her hand and still not get a DUI. Wish I had tits.
Well, Homer, they didn't look at it as a fight. It was there was a lot of legal terms thrown out there, but he had to go to the emergency room, had brain swelling, was in a medical induced coma for like 6 weeks, and he don't have a.
Oh, Donna, all right, sure, slide by with the no drinking.
He no longer has the ability to smell or taste anything.
Like my mom, square.
If he's still alive, I doubt it. He's kind of a piece of shit, so somebody's probably killed him by now.
I got a couple of those, I know.
Well, Javon,
Donna, my mom too, one time.
That came up, but then
Matt, I feel your pain.
They stuck with first-degree assault with intent to do bodily harm and some other shit. But there was a chance of attempted murder at one point. The only good thing was his buddies that showed up with him the second time, none of them came to court. They fucking, when it was slightly closer numbers, and they had to actually fight, they fucking took off running.
Right. Steve, exactly. Like, what the fuck? Exactly, man.
Yeah.
Steve, we might fight each other, but I bet we'd have a good time having a couple beers after we hit each other. Or maybe we'll have the beers first. I don't know. We'll see how it happens.
Kyle, I never think about that, but yeah, I guess I did kind of slap the taste out of his mouth. DH, what's up, buddy? Good to see you in here. It freaked me out for some reason when Muirsalt informed me that he was from Port Hueneme. I don't know why. I just hadn't thought about that place. I hadn't thought about that place in a long time. No good memories in Port Hueneme.
Javon, I knew how to drive, man. Yeah, dude. But why are you commanding me, though? What the fuck?
Javon, California sober. He's a fucking high. He can.
No, I know, but I
He's
don't
so
know.
High he can see sounds.
I don't understand.
About not drinking.
Yeah, those sounds probably have colors too, but I don't know why he'd commend me. Yeah. DH, what up, dude? Super Steve, that's fucked up, man.
DH, I say this every week when I see you.
Even if she didn't fuck that dude in high school, they still wouldn't let her fucking drive, man. I got pulled over once wrongfully and fucking thrown on the ground and beat up. And my girl was passed out in the fucking car. And when they were tossing my car, they woke her up to get her out. And this bitch fucking jumped up and down on the hood of a fucking cop car and didn't go to jail. Yeah. I wish I had tits.
Anyway, but DH, I've got you on my books.
Right, Javon.
I've got you on my books because I thought you said something about wanting a knife one night, but I'm not positive about that. So I still haven't got your email address, so I can, because I think that's the only way to communicate with you.
Gnarly
that's cool.
Belgians are good, bud.
I hope you did a good
Little
job.
Trapel. Tasty.
Maybe is there such thing as a bad job, really? You know what I mean? I mean, the worst sex you've ever had was still pretty fucking good.
The best life. What are you fucking talking about? You are now personally attacking me and Shane.
Don't stick your rooster in crazy. Yeah.
What? Have you ever had good sex?
Probably. If he goes by that motto, probably not.
Nope. That's what I'm saying.
It is good to see Steve back on YouTube, though, dude.
Yeah, man. He seems like a proper dickhead like us.
Yeah, I enjoy the fact that
I still don't know him, and he probably hates me because I like already trying to be quirky, funny with him, and he has no idea who I am.
I can scream stuff from the top of the mountains, and people won't listen. But
she's a Cuban with a huge ass. I mean, you can't pass that up, I guess.
Yeah. Paul, all the joke wolves are currently K390. I haven't made them any.
Steve, I don't know, but most people generally probably want to fight me. So I wouldn't hold offense to it. We would have beers. Because I'm a fucking asshole. That's why.
Well, I think it's because the crazy chicks know that you're going to run their ass off if they don't do something really well. I mean, there's got to be a trade-off for putting up with their craziness.
And they know that.
Yeah.
And that's why we know that they're doing that to multiple dudes, and we don't care.
Did you see Steve's latest video where he tested his 4V versus Spyderco's M4?
Yeah, I just watched a couple hours ago, yeah.
I've always wondered, because I don't know as much. I don't know near as much as Steve does, but I've always
neither. Like, that dude knows, he's way more knowledgeable about heat treat than I am. Even though I can do a good heat treat, he still knows the fundamentals of it more than I do.
Well, I appreciate that. I didn't realize.
Well, and about more steels than I do.
Right. I didn't realize, like, what is the difference in 4V and M4 if they're both 4% vanadium? And then, hearing Steve talk about it, and the fact that there's all these other ingredients in M4.
Huge ass.
Yeah.
And Donna, we appreciate it.
M4.
Crispy, yeah, they gotta have one fucked up or all fucked up teeth. Like that's just how crazy hot bitches go. Dead girls, like I like to call them.
So, Steve, that was your M4 versus Spyderco's M4. I thought. Why did I think it was your 4V? You mentioned your 4V in the video, though, right?
Apex, what up, dude?
Because you were talking about running 4V at 66 and how much nastier an edge it took.
I still haven't worked with 4V, and I want to.
Well, I had to mute.
Somebody ordered 4V from me.
Like from right before where you started cutting to almost when you were done cutting, I had to mute it because my daughter came in and was talking to me. So, okay. Yes, my M4 versus Spyderco M4.
No, I like the video. It was a good video.
So, in your opinion, though, Steve, which would you rather use, M4 or 4V?
That's right, Neil. We're just here for laughs.
Is 4V capable of holding an edge like M4?
That's all right, Gimme. As long as they fucking
teeth is jacked up as a stiff sock. I don't like them jacked up, but dude.
But they always have. They got snaggle tooth.
When they got that one on bottom, like over here toward the corner, it's just it's just turned about 1 o'clock.
Shane, this is why we were friends. This is why we were homies.
This is what started it. The crooked tooth thing is what started it all.
Yep. We're dirty bastards, and that's okay.
Well, Bugsy, you may know the answer to that. Then shows how little I know as far as just pure edge retention for a cutter. 4V or M4? Because the way Steve was talking about it, the 4V lacking some of those bigger, chunkier carbides. I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm finishing some 4V as we speak. Maybe I'll do a cut test for us. So, yeah, please do a cut test on that. I'd love to see that. Would love to see.
No, you don't got a spare Matt. He's already dealt with it. You're like my mom. We already understand.
Yeah, what kills me, dude, is everybody that we know loves to talk about edge retention and all this stuff. And Gerald has been providing us with information for years, and nobody watches the shit.
Who?
Gerald at Outpost 76. That dude has been cut testing steels for years. And it's like most people don't even know who he is.
I don't know who he is. That's what I'm saying. I don't know who he is.
I love Stevie, dude. He never misses an opportunity.
Oh, Donna, you're silly.
I watched that. Oh yeah, Bill. I know you've watched it. It just surprises me when I look at the videos. Like, dude, I was scrolling through the other day.
That's what I'm saying, Kyle.
And it was odd to me that it even popped up in my algorithm.
Steve acknowledged me, and that dude probably fucked me up if he hit me.
And there was a video of KC at Knives Fast doing some edge retention testing. And I'm not here to talk shit about KC, but he cut some cardboard, he cut some rope, it was a bullshit edge retention test. It wasn't scientific at all. And that video probably had more views than 2 of Outpost 76's put together. I don't get it, man. News is selling 4V now? I don't know. Check out Steel Toes 83. Great knife tester, unique in his process. I never heard of him. But you say Steel Toes 83, I immediately thought of that fucking scammer that Javon's always talking about, Steel Toe. Well, you're
I
right
can-
there, Billy.
Donna, he ain't commented in a while, so he must be. Matt, where you at? Malcolm? Holt? What up? Clowns like watching clowns! Clowns! Clowns!
Javon, I'm not. That's where I draw the line, dude. I can't punch down at KC.
I can't punch down.
No. I just know he can't take it. Steel Toes 87. I'll check that out.
Yeah, we all are, man.
I mean, he got upset and got his feelings hurt because Stevie made him say, "What was it you made him say, Stevie?" Fuck, I forgot.
That's right, Apex.
Oh yeah, Stevie made him shout out Gabe Owners.
And I'm a superhero.
Stevie made him shout out Gabe Owners, and he got all upset. If he can't
That shit
handle
was funny
that,
as fuck.
it was funny. If he can't handle that, he can't.
And the Mike Hawkers.
Yeah. Yeah. Gabe Owners. Man, I tried that shit. I
don't give a fuck, man. I've been talking sex in front of my mom
you were
forever.
actually
Turn around and
ignoring,
be a little bitch.
you were actually ignoring me the other night because my alt account is Dixie Normus. But I can't pull it off.
I kept calling him Dixie Smalls the whole time he was in the chat with us.
But that's me, and I can't pull it off because I'll fuck up and comment
right
under Dixie Normus something that I would have said.
I was specifically calling him Dixie Smalls the whole time.
It didn't take long at all for people to realize who I was. Yeah. Someone called me. Look, there's my cock hurts right there.
That's right, BNA. Someone called you? Yeah, we did.
I dropped
Ridiculous in Seattle.
The chat on the next day. I didn't have a wrench. Did you have a wrench before, El Cap? Yeah, if that kind of shit hurts your feelings, dude. It just makes me want
to go fuck off. Dude,
I
you know what I most appreciated about Super Steel Steve's video today?
I don't think I saw his video from today.
Holy fuck, you gotta watch it because this motherfucker, a man after my own heart, is straight telling motherfuckers that they fucking suck and they can go fuck themselves publicly. And I truly, deep down, appreciate that.
Well, he's been known to tell people to go fuck themselves.
No, I mean, he was like straight up like, you were a fucking bitch. Yeah. Fuck you. He said, fuck you. And I fucking loved every moment of it.
Have you heard the story about what he did at the Spyderco booth at Blaze Show a few years ago?
No.
He hung around in front of the Spyderco booth in a t-shirt that said fuck Spyderco because of their misadvertising their HRCs on their steel. But hey, did the HRCs get better? Absolutely.
Probably.
So,
Steve, I take you back. We might not fight. I mean, you might want to hit me at some point, but we probably won't fight. We're going to have a good time, buddy.
Todd Carr, he does it. That's the point. He deletes them, or dude, I lost faith in KC a long time ago when he got all butthurt at Winchester. If you take anything that Winchester Inc. says seriously,
Zach, who are you talking about?
There's something wrong with you anyway. I'm pretty well in the habit of sounding shit out in my head after a buddy of mine's
Dixie wrecked
out my Dixie wrecked in class.
Yes. He's soft.
DH, I agree, buddy, and I don't know what it would take to get them back on the right path. I just don't understand where they're headed. I don't mind you. I don't care what you charge for the knife, but
Zach, all right, totally sorry.
Make it worth my money. Give me a reason why that knife is worth $200, $400, $600, whatever it is you're selling it for. That's all I ask, and I just don't feel like Benchmade is doing that anymore. Now, Zach might disagree, but no, Zach's always been a straight shooter about that shit. He knows what's up, but I mean, I can't foresee myself buying a new Benchmade.
Me neither. However, I did hold a mini bug out tonight.
Right.
My brother bought his girlfriend one, and it was kind of all right.
I haven't owned a Benchmade that I was dissatisfied with. It's just
Right.
that the prices
Oh, total.
have exceeded
100%.
what they're giving me.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't get it either, because they very well could make their S90V at, you know, a higher HRC than everybody. Just make it better than everybody else in some fashion.
You're wrong, Apex.
That's a very good point, Doug. 2 bags of groceries, and those 2 bags of groceries are gone in a week. Whereas the Narrows you can keep forever. So, yeah. I didn't think about that. At least it's something you can have and hold and use the rest of your life, unlike $600 worth of groceries.
Yeah.
Especially when you have
fucking knives.
when you see Spyderco dropping a Rex 45 Mannix for $104, like it's the same cheap plastic that's on the bug out.
I can't argue with that, Apex.
It's a better blade shape. It's taller, so
Except
you're getting better geometry.
Trying to make a living from it, so fuck you. You all need one of my knives.
Have you not, Troy? Yeah, that's a good point, Troy. When the Adamas came out in Crewwear, and several people tested it and was talking about the HRC. See, that was something that they offered that I felt like was worth paying a premium price for, and people jumped on it. They're just not doing that thing anymore. Yeah, my M4 Freak was a great knife, and what they do, they discontinued that. I don't know. I just feel like they've lost touch.
Apex, I don't know, man. I don't know. You said even me. You said even me, which means now I am apprehensive.
Billy dropped today about tip culture. Like
about what?
Nothing to do with knives. Tip culture.
Tip?
Yeah, just tipping at restaurants, bars, whatever.
Oh.
And from what I've heard, you know, he spoke to a lot of servers and got their input on it. So I am really curious to see.
Aiden, we are accessible if we don't suck, which I don't. So what up?
Yeah.
And Edgy doesn't suck. So he says, what up?
Lancelot's here. What's up, buddy?
Lancelot, what up, dude?
I got a couple of knives coming to you.
Right, Matt. Appreciate you, buddy.
Tomorrow, actually, Lancelot. So you should have a lot of fun making
Buggy, totally.
For this chopper. I talked to Troy tonight. And, well, it's not. I'm sorry, it's not coming to you tomorrow. It's going to Kyle for an edge. Then it's coming to you. So you're gonna need a big.
Pretty cheap. I don't know. I mean, like I am a whore, but yeah.
It's gonna be. You're gonna need a big wide for this one.
That's right. Let me get that twisted up. Maybe I need to roll a joint now. Shit.
Yeah, DH, I agree 100%. They like it really pisses me off when I go somewhere.
Ron, you sure do not suck.
And I got to walk up to the counter to order my food, and they hand it to me, and then I'm going to my car and leaving. The last thing that pops up on the screen is
Apex. I got fresh homemade mead in the fridge right now, sucker.
Is an option between 10, 15, or 20%. I'm like, I just walked up to the counter and ordered my food, and now I'm leaving. Why would I tip? But it's gotten that way everywhere. Like anything.
Hold on, what are you, Mr. Pink?
Anything you buy, they expect a tip. I don't get.
What, are you Mr. Pink? You don't tip?
No, I tip very well for service. I'm not.
Yeah, service. Yeah.
I don't understand why I should tip when I walked up and bought something and I'm taking it and leaving. There was no service.
Holla at your boy, Donnie. About what? What the fuck was I talking about, Apex? You got to remind me. I'm getting fucked up here. Oh, you said I don't want to hear it. Well, you better fucking show me.
Sit down service, yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. The whole 20%. Maybe we should have this discussion after we.
I don't even know what I'm talking about now.
But the whole 20% thing at one point in time, that was just at like a linen tablecloth sit down type restaurant.
Todd Carr, kinda. I get it. But at the same time, I know that they're making less than $10 an hour, and that makes me feel like an asshole, so I give them more money.
I am guilty of driving the tip culture up. There's no doubt. I've tipped entirely.
Fuck yeah, because I don't give a fuck about whatever the fuck.
But y'all
minimum wage should be a living wage. I don't give a fuck. Y'all want to be fuck you in the dick. Y'all want to be good do-gooders and taxpayers and fucking voters.
I disagree.
Fuck you in your dick hole. If y'all want to do all that bullshit and cuck for the government, minimum living wage should be a minimum living fucking wage.
No,
I understand all of the math behind how if we paid everybody $25 an hour, everything would be more expensive.
I didn't talk about that.
Yada, yada. I understand all of the fucking math behind it, but go fuck yourselves. Y'all want to be kumbaya, but you don't want everybody to actually live a decent life.
Yeah.
Oh, now you don't have an argument, do you? Because you don't want them to live a decent life if you have an argument with what I'm saying.
I don't know any waitresses that don't make good money.
I'm not talking about just waitresses, you dumb fuck.
You think
I'm talking about
standing at the
idea
standing at the drive-thru at Burger
of a minimum wage and how it used to
money
be
to pay rent, a car payment.
It used to be a living minimum wage. Now, granted, times have changed. I understand that. It's been 70 fucking years since that was written. However, y'all want to fucking cling on to your 2A that was written in the 1800s? Then y'all need to cling on to the goddamn living minimal wage. Or go fuck yourselves in your dick.
No, I think they should just either move up or get a job that pays better.
Exactly, because you're a fucking idiot.
Maybe so.
That is the worst excuse ever. The whole reason it was called a minimum wage was because you could afford to live on it. And now you want to let's add this in, amend them.
When was that?
Let's add in this other fucking bullshit.
Oh, wait, when could you live on minimum wage?
When the fucking law was written, the same time your 2A was written that you're so concerned about protecting.
Ronnie, that was before women could vote.
You're proving my fucking point by opening your fucking mouth.
Exactly. Those laws were written at the same time that black people didn't have rights.
Yeah, but you want to cling on to holding your gun rights, but you don't want to cling on to holding your we want to live rights?
No, I just don't work a job that pays minimum wage.
Oh my God, you don't work any fucking job. You make knives, dumbass. You make less than minimum wage.
But my whole life, I didn't. I understood that.
Yeah, before you lived off the government.
Minimum wage was.
So it's easy to be like, oh, that doesn't matter because the government pays me.
A kid taking my order to drive through window. They need to progress.
Kyle, that's exactly the problem with your thinking. You thinking about it in today's standards. The whole point of it when it started was so you could live. Now, due to inflation and all our bullshit, you cannot live on a minimal wage. So either,
let me ask you
for you voter pussies, either change the fucking laws
Don, I think
or make it fucking thick.
I think you should do your part and price your knives where minimum wage employees can afford them.
You don't believe in that.
It's only fair that you
don't believe in that.
That you bring your prices. No, I don't. It's
so then I shouldn't.
Sounds. It's as dumb as it sounds.
It's not as dumb as it sounds.
Yes, there are $5 knives out there. There's $1.99 knives.
We're not talking about cheap product. We're talking about living wage. You're changing the subject matter.
No, it's all economics. It's all money. You just don't work a minimum wage job if you're.
No, I'm talking about not greed. I'm talking about even. I'm out of my element, Stevie. So you all cuck for the government and think, holy fuck, what is happening? Gnarly, where are you at? Jesse, thank you.
What do you think your Happy Meal costs if you're paying a living wage to the 16-year-old in the window?
What?
What do you think your Happy Meal is going to cost if you're paying a wage to the chick in the window?
If everything was even, it wouldn't fucking matter. But because greed, it does matter.
It never has been, and it never will be.
I fucking know that. That's why I believe in anarchy, you fucking idiots. I don't believe in any fucking system. You're the dumbasses that vote.
Anarchy's not going to work either.
I fucking know that. Most of us would die. And I'm okay with that because it would be better than the bullshit we do now.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Troy. You made $4.25 an hour at Hardee's.
Super Steel Steve, I know that.
Years.
Because of the fucking system. I understand it can't work the way I want it to. I know that.
Right. So you're admitting you're wrong.
Most definitely.
But it's the way. Yeah, I mean, I get it, dude. I wish
anarchy is really the way to go, but it can't work because we are not kumbaya, and we cannot live in like a fucking peaceful fucking existence where it's all even. I understand that, but ideally,
they've tried that in other countries, making things all even, and it just evenly sucks for everybody.
Well, none of us have ever figured it out to this day. So that's why I want the great meteor to hit us.
You're an anarchist who wants to impose minimum wage. Steve, that's one thing I'll give you.
I can only work with
always admits that even his idea doesn't work either. It's just the way.
I'm saying, Homer, I want us all to die, but we can't. So I want us to be kumbaya. But we can't because we're fucking assholes.
Right.
So it's always fucked.
Yeah. Civil War isn't funny. We got the best thing going. Trust me, I spent a lot of time outside the country. And I kissed the ground when I got back. I get it, Bugsy.
Totally.
I've seen how
there's no way to make it right. There's no
how
way to
other
make it
people
work
live.
good.
And we are.
That's why we all need to die, because we are a bane on this planet.
What gives the planet? We're not on it. I don't give a fuck about the planet if I'm not here to enjoy it.
It's better than we are.
How?
Because it's not fucking a piece of.
See what it did to all the people in Los Angeles?
I'm not even a hippie. I want to pave my whole fucking yard.
You see what it did to all
I think we suck as a fucking species.
The planet kind of sucks, actually.
No, we suck.
The planet.
Mad Yako, what up, dude?
Trump did stop that $50 million check.
Fuck Trump. Fuck everybody. I don't give a fuck.
You're getting it right, Donnie.
Fuck you. Fuck Trump. Fuck any fucking politician. Dumbass. They don't care about us.
Those are all the people who make it possible for you to just
hang
out in Omaha and make knives.
We don't do shit.
Yeah. No, it's all about the smallest bit of hope shining through the darkness.
Nah, Kyle, I can't. My fucking vanity is way too hot.
Yeah.
Stevie, exactly. That's my whole point.
Is it though, Stevie?
Stevie understands. Like, Stevie might disagree with me a lot.
Look what the planet did to all them people in North Carolina. Look what it did to all them people in Hurricane Andrew.
Yeah, because we're raping it as we speak. Y'all want to believe in God and shit? I believe in Mother Earth, and we're fucking it up, and she's pissed. So fuck you guys in the dickholes, because Mother Earth will fuck all y'all.
I agree. I kind of agree with you there. When it gets tired of us, it'll shake us off like a case of the fleas. But you know, I don't think we're affecting it that much.
Oh my God! Somebody just fired me up, so I'm talking shit. Shut up, Luke. I don't give a shit about shit. Pull up your pants.
Yeah.
Y'all take me too seriously. And
I don't take you seriously.
and not seriously enough.
A little bit of both.
Planet of Profit. Mad Yako, all right, no dickhole fucking for you. You skirt it. This time. Paul Mills, that's right, because he's a politician and fuck politicians. All politicians are scum. Repeat. Say it with me.
Oh, you're 100% right. They're all scum. It's picking.
That's all I'm ever saying.
Yeah. Because think about it, Donnie. If you we may
Hold
have
on,
talked about
moon
this
water.
before.
Let's get some of that.
If you were president of the United States and a bill came across your desk and you've made all your money making knives your whole life, you haven't even embezzled any money like the rest of them do, and a bill comes across your desk that's going to cause you to make half as much as you used to off your knives. However, it's going to benefit millions and millions of people. You ain't signing that shit. You ain't going to do something to hurt your way of making a living, and none of them ever will. That's the problem with having people rule over other people.
Donna, exactly. Every fucking office. In less than 4 years.
Drizzy, I'm glad you got a headache.
Dr. Drew, you know it's real life though, bud.
Yeah. Don, I agree with that. We do need term limits, blah, blah, blah. We need a social
coup, exactly. But it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Apex Alchemy, I've never voted other than for, well, Obama. And not because of politics. Literally because he's a black man and we needed that.
And we're getting further into winter. Consider the tanning bed.
Tanning bed? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Are you trying to get skin cancer? Are you retarded?
Are you telling me I'm looking a little... You are right, Luke. I am getting a little pale. I do need some...
Man. That's just bad for your skin. Don't do that shit.
I do need some sun. I'm not going to a tanning bed, but sunlight's
Apex.
I believe is
I don't
helping.
give a fuck if you're red, blue. I don't believe in all that shit. I don't use those terms because fuck y'all if you follow that shit. Fuck y'all if you follow that shit. Exactly.
Paul Mills, it was way funnier.
Oh, hold on, Javon. No, not exactly. No, fuck you in the dick hole.
Y'all get so passionate about these things.
Oh, I'm very passionate.
Yeah.
And no one likes hearing, as a man, fuck you in the dick hole. So I like to use that term a lot.
Yeah.
No one likes that. So it's just fun.
This is why people say no politics.
Hold on. And weed, all right, and weed is good.
I don't say that, Terry. People don't write whatever they want to on here. And it's
Apex Alchemy. What the fuck is moon water? I need to know.
It's all just a bunch of idiots running their mouths anyway. So,
Terry, I get that. But my problem with, I'm like 50-50 on it, man. The whole no politics thing on every goddamn live stream and I don't care who I'm watching or who's live, even ours or whatever, it's always no politics, no religion, blah, blah, blah. I get that. Everybody wants to be kumbaya. No one is fucking kumbaya.
No, they're gonna argue about.
Don't want to pretend while we're all hanging out talking about knife shit, but it's real life. No one wants to talk about it. Oh, until it's voting time, and then y'all want to bitch about who won or who lost, but you don't want to talk about it up until then, where maybe socially you might have a fucking influence, but no one. Oh, no politics, blah blah blah. If it's never, hold on. If it's never the time, when is the fucking time? While you're hanging out with your two homies that have the same fucking mindset as you behind closed doors on the weekdays in the middle of the fucking night? No, I get it. I don't want to argue about politics every time we go live. It's fucking retarded. It's fucking stupid because I hate the government. However, if it's never the time, when is the fucking time? That's all I'm asking.
Billy said, I came here to stomp the knife talk in the dick. I don't remember if you started this, but
There ain't no. We ain't been talking about knives, so I mean.
I think I am kumbaya, dude. I'm not mad. I'm not arguing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we all want change. We all want things. We all want things to change.
There's a
But
little
then when there's time for discussion, it's never the time.
I think there's a little small portion of some of the shit that you say that I think is correct.
Well, I'm not saying I'm fully right.
Oh, I know.
That's why there's multiple sides to everything.
And I'll be honest,
I'm not saying I'm fucking right.
It took me a couple months to figure that out.
But like, if it's never the time, when is the fucking time?
Right. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. They're entitled to believe what they want, vote how they. I don't give a shit.
And I fully agree.
Yeah.
But open discussion is open discussion. And if there isn't discussion, then it stays stale.
Zach, if you screenshot that, please send it to me. I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna put it on my.
Kyle, it does when you're drunk, dumbass. But you don't
on,
drink anymore, so you forgot that.
I'm gonna put it on my ID when Donnie calls. That's what I see. Is him all screaming at the screen. DH, that's as complicated a question because then I'd have to know what era you're talking about because both of them have sucked.
It might be a Chevy motor and a Ford body. It might be a Ford motor and a Chevy body. It depends on the year.
Yeah. You know what's weird is it is weird to me how every time we talk about.
That's right, Viper boys, Viper.
People want to talk about national politics when it's actually your local politics that you can affect the most and have the most effect on your life.
That's right, Ed. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about nothing though. And that's right. My fucking point. Nobody cares enough to do shit about shit. Yeah. I don't even. So that's how it is.
It was, I'll say this, it was Chevy until Obama. Obama ruined the Chevrolet. So I'll forever hate him for that. Chevrolet made the best engine ever produced until Obama came along and said, you got to fix that. You got to make it get better gas mileage. You got to make it get better emissions. And they added all that variable valve timing bullshit. Obama ruined Chevrolet.
What the fuck is happening tonight? Tonight has been so all over the fucking place.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right, Ed. It's fucking stupid.
Obama ruined knives. What did I'm open to hear how he did that.
Fans ruin fucking knives.
Unions ruined Detroit. I'll tell you this. We had two major manufacturing facilities in this town, and they were Goodyear and
Terry, yes.
State Steel. And unions ruined those.
Terry, yes. But maybe break that down to like two.
Right. But NAFTA was the final knife in the back. But they were already ruined. The unions had already ruined them. I got to hear those guys whine about their plants being shut down, and they're losing these fucking $150,000 a year jobs. But for the previous 5 years before that, I could hear about them going in, hiding in the bathroom and sleeping for 6 hours and how they didn't have to do shit. And their quotas were so low that they could have it done in 2 hours. And they just hang out in the break room the rest of the time they were at work. And then all of a sudden the plant's closing and it's everybody else's fault. It's everybody else's fault. And they're all crying because they're losing their way of making. Well, why didn't you put more effort into the job when you had it? Maybe it wouldn't have lost money and had to close. Now, blame that on the unions or blame it on the state of men in America not wanting to do their part. I don't know. But, yeah. DH, you're right. But every time I bring that up, my Democrat buddies always bring up, then why isn't somebody fixed it?
The fuck does Democrat mean?
We've had a few Republicans in office since, and they didn't reverse it.
Oh my God.
We had the best steel money could buy, 50 and 20, and Obama started a tariff to Germany or something, and then CPM was born, and the tips broke off of bench mates. Please, God, tell me that that's true. Please tell me Obama ruined 15 and 20.
What's 15 and 20?
It's the greatest steal ever made. Ask Billy. Ask him.
I don't need to. I know what it is, and I don't care about it.
Yeah. They all took the fat envelope. Yeah. And you know what, though, DH? Who wouldn't? I don't know anybody anymore that I can 100% say wouldn't have
Apex, no. Stirring? What?
I can only imagine what's being sent to my phone right now. Kyle had the best comment ever a while ago, though. He's like, "How do I mute Donnie and still be able to hear Shane?" It's good. Oh shit! Oh shit!
What? Who sent that to you?
Zach
Who?
stuff. I love Zach. Like, I merely said it and he made it fucking happen. It's the best.
It's because I'm cute.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Kyle.
Let y'all know I heard from Grateful Panic today. He's doing okay.
Did you?
Yeah, he's just
I was actually wondering about him not too long ago.
He's just, concentrating on that 6-foot circle around him that he can control.
And that's fine. As long as he's good, I wish the best.
He's good. It's my new
Fuck you, Javon. Hey.
Yeah, DH, it all went very corrupt a long time ago. And I don't think there's any stopping it. I don't think you can just stop billionaires from making billions. I don't know what to do about it. But I know that right here in this little 1,500 square feet I got going on over here in this part of town, I'm all right.
I'm all right. I like it.
Some shit might get more expensive and I have to decide whether to buy it or not. I might have to make decisions, that I don't necessarily like to get by, but I'll be all right. Eggs are $10 a dozen. I just went to the grocery store this morning, $10 a dozen. Hey, you know what? You can buy a chicken for $5. Whose fault is that?
Whatever, Apex. I like my fucking Magna Cut, bitch. But I like mine at like 63. Just like Super Seal Steve.
Steve would throw that shit in the garbage if it was 63.
No, he said it today.
Oh, did he? I got to watch this video. I got 2 videos to watch when I get off here.
He ain't wrong. I like it too around there.
Yeah. It was important then, but it all got so corrupted that those people you were kicking with and for, they got shitty too. It's unfortunate. But why'd you call us idiots, Stevie and Billy? Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Who's the idiots? Am I the idiot? Shit. I might be.
Just keep saying those idiots. I'm assuming they're talking about all of us.
I mean, I might be the idiot. I don't know. If you're a dummy, you don't really know you're a dummy, right?
DH, I think I feel that way because I grew up so fucking poor that, I know how to get by if I have to. I think I'm sure there's a lot of other people in this group that was the same way. Not Javon. His dad was a damn Nazi. His dad was a Nazi rocket scientist. Tell him what kind of reparations check that dude was getting. Just for switching sides. Everyone but you. Oh shit! I needed what? You need a
adamantium at 100 HRC.
Yeah. I will say this, and I ain't trying to fucking sing nobody's praises, But I cooked a Boston butt today.
Oh shit!
And I was in there with my knife, cutting it. I ain't gonna mention what kind of knife. It wasn't a cheap kitchen knife though. And then I remembered that laid on top of my microwave is a Steve Clarey custom kitchen knife. This was a big Boston butt. And I guess sometimes I just forget, man. But I slid that thing out of its sleeve and laid it on top of that Boston butt. It just went,
Whoop.
just fucking, it just
Nice.
fucking glided
Nice.
through it, dude. Like 2 pounds of pork just fell over and slapped against the gut board. And that's when I remembered all things are not created equal.
That's true.
Yeah, it was it's
Dude,
weird
that's
how
right.
you have something like that and you kind of forget how good it is until you go back and use it.
It's true.
YouTube Music Portal, I'm sorry, but I'm not deleting any of your comments.
Yeah, we ain't fucking with you.
Yeah. But I've had that happen to me on several occasions. I've had it happen to me even when I wasn't posting edgy shit. If I post in all caps too many times in one live stream, it'll just lock me out. I won't be able to post anything for a while. Yeah, it happens to me too. Maybe they're paying you more attention because you use their name in your name. So maybe they're like making sure you don't misrepresent them. I don't know. I'm just saying that's a possibility. They could concentrate on you more. Gnarly Charlie, I don't want to say I have made kitchen knives. I'm in the process of making some kitchen knives. I'm not going to advertise that I make kitchen knives until I get them in people's hands and I get some fit. So far, from what I've checked, they work really good. Are they as good as that Steve Clarey custom I've got? No, they're not. They don't cost what that cost. I didn't expect them to be as good being my first batch, but I've got 4 at the shop right now that I'm happy with at my price point and at my experience level. I was talking to Steve about, geometry and how well they'll cut. And he was very kind. He said, man, that should cut great. Now's the hard part, and that's figuring out the geometry to get it to release food and shit not stick to it. So I don't know that I'll ever ace that. I don't know that I'll make enough of them to be great at that. If you want the best kitchen knife money can buy, I'm embarrassed to admit it, but that's not what I make yet. But yeah, I'm sure I'll get better, Lemmy.
Exactly. I mean, it's all about dialing it in, man. I'm not saying I'm the best fucking kitchen knife maker. I might have made a couple more than you, but I still feel the same way. Like, I feel like they could use work, but I'm not saying I make a bad one, and you don't either.
And maybe I'm wrong, but at this point in my career, all I look at is I have a 2-inch piece of steel.
Fuck you, Apex. We're trying to sell knives here. Get out of here with nobody needs another knife. This is like the second time.
Yeah, save your money.
I'm gonna fucking show up with Shane. We're gonna be we're gonna trip you while you go to get a beer. That's all. We're not gonna beat you up.
I look at it like this. I take a 2-inch tall piece of steel that's 3/32 thick, and if I grind it at a perfect straight bevel till that flat grind touches the spine, that's as thin as I can make it, and it'd be a flat ground kitchen knife. So I don't know that I can do any better there. Is there a such thing as putting this little hollow down the middle? Yeah, I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared at this point.
No, Apex, you don't need that shit, bitch. You don't even like it. Fuck you. No one needs a knife. What are you making knives for?
You need what grinder to make knives, Billy? You've got a grinder.
Well, you don't need that because he said no one needs a new knife.
Oh.
So hang it up and give it to Kyle, like he said.
Yeah. That's not true, Billy. I need a paring knife because I gave the one I bought from Steve.
Well, then quit talking shit on us. We're trying to sell knives.
So I do need that. I need some good steak knives because mine is junk. Yeah. So yeah, people do need knives. Fortunately, though,
they need knives from Edgy American.
People want knives.
They do not need knives from Epic Alchemy, apparently. Because he don't like it and he don't believe in it. So why would you buy one from him?
Because his knives aren't simply knives; they're think pieces. don't think anybody's bought a knife from me needed it. I think they just wanted to buy something I created. I'm very appreciative. Oh, Terry, you're 100% right. We all have more than enough. Even the stuff I just said I need, I have things that I could use for those purposes. My designs are kind of, the best.
The best.
Generational art.
Oh, what? No.
What? What?
Apex.
Oh. Apex woke up this morning and chose violence. It's like, I'm going to go on some live streams and stir some shit.
Obviously, we know that.
We've come full circle. Life is art.
What else are you good for? I don't know, man. Same with me. I don't know.
You're good for delivering.
Talking shit.
You're good for delivering goods, Billy. That's a very important job. Doesn't get enough recognition. Lonnie, do you think this can be fixed? Do you think I can just flat grind this and just reset that bevel? You see this, though?
Yeah, it'll just be a shorter blade, but you can fix it.
I'm going to try it. I mean,
just grind the edge till it's all the way flat and then refix the bevel.
Because the hollow is so deep, I don't even think it's going to get any thicker.
Oh, it's a hollow.
Yeah, and it rises.
So that's kind of weird.
Way up. It's still really.
If it was flat ground, I would just be like, grind the fucking edge flat and then fix the grind as you go. You know what I mean? The bevel as you go. But as a hollow, I don't know.
That one's, as it stands, is kind of fucked. Unless, somebody wanted a Warncliffe with a slight recurve on it. Yeah, I'm going to try to fix it. Really keep driving. You'll be fine.
Javon, I haven't been triggered yet.
Well, that's very kind of Billy. Or kind of Donnie to mute his.
I might have gone off, but I ain't been triggered yet. You'll know.
Yeah. I hadn't heard from him in a little while. We talked back and forth for a good while, and now he's kind of ghosted me. The British guy kind of ghosted me. Yeah, Billy, this is a thug, but it's a recurve thug.
Shawty want to be a thug?
I don't know if you can see it. It's got a little recurve to it.
Well, shit. I gotta grab beard. Fuck.
Dave got a little aggressive.
Right, Javon.
And blew out the middle right there. So
this is Apex. Cheers. Gotta grab her. Be right back.
I see now. I feel like I'm sensing some sarcasm, Billy. Just be honest. Billy, were you in here to see my chopper that I made for Troy of the tree stabbing variety? Check out that Spanish razor chopper right there, dude.
You're getting choppy.
It's getting choppy in here. I had a guy ask me if I could sharpen this part. I don't think I can pull that off.
Kyle, that's personal, bud.
Not at this point. I don't think I could.
That might actually be over the line. Assuming Court is Courtney and Courtney is Miss Apex Alchemy.
Billy, it's
I'd
actually.
say that's extremely inappropriate.
It's actually already spoken for, bud. I'm sorry.
Oh shit, she already replied. My bad. I'm just saying. That's some shit you don't say in the chat.
Well, Terry, I'd show the nipples. You guys know how it works.
You gotta pay, bud. Super chat or no nip.
Yeah, the problem is now, if it's like Mimo or somebody from Canada, it has to be 25% higher.
Was my ass crack showing? Was I doing the plumber crack when I got up? My bad. You know, I sag those pants low.
Yeah.
Kyle. No, I don't care, bud.
Lenny, I was surprised to hear that when Steve was talking about
Don't care at all.
his friends and the
You won't show your face because you're a bitch.
competitive chopping sport, hobby, whatever you want to call it. And he was talking about how they run their steels at high HRCs. I legit thought that would be.
Somebody's paying for the nips, bud.
He paid for the shirt to come off.
Oh shit! Well, all
Wow,
right. That's a different story. Yep. You get the shirt off, but you don't get no nips. We need more money.
Nips content.
Let's stack that up, people.
Tyler, I don't. Your knives are at the shop. I do need a new pair of sweatpants, though. Well, better not buy them some bitches from Canada. You better best buy American or pay the tariff.
Nah, I didn't put no butthole on there, Javon. You know. You'd know if I did that. I'd be spreading it nice for you.
Yeah. I think you flashed the butthole. I don't know what it cost me to flash the butthole.
No, that's what I'm saying. He'd be paying for it, but I'd do it. I'd present it nicely, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Billy, what you're not like my nips, dude?
He's lying.
Yeah. Who the hell makes American sweatpants?
No one.
There was a factory about an hour from here called Champion, and they made all kind of sweatpants and sweatshirts. And then NAFTA was signed in. And
Tonight is fucking so dumb.
They literally closed down within the week. There you go, Mark Parks. Hey, dude, the man paid the money.
Oh, I know, but my virgin eyes.
He paid double the money.
Oh shit! All right.
All it takes is a collective 10. But
oh yeah, that's a 10. I give it a fucking 10.
Fucking 10.
Yes, I love it. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh shit, dude! My hand. I've been wearing gloves. And I've still fucked my. Dude, look at these.
Oh yeah, dude. Our hands are fucked, bud. I know.
My thumb's got a big fucking hole in it. It's give $5 to cover it up. Hey man,
that's money.
Man, somebody saw me in this T-shirt and asked me if it was a Devo Knives shirt. It's a damn Demolition Ranch shirt. By the way,
Yaki, you better find some goddamn limited edition goddamn feet sacks. I'm talking about from like the Great Depression and shit, bud.
Have you guys heard that Demolition Ranch has officially announced he's shutting his channel down? He's retiring.
I heard some random talk about it.
Dude, that's like one of the biggest, most successful YouTube channels on the planet.
Yeah.
And he's calling it quits. I respect it though. I just feel like I don't 100% firmly believe that it's his choice.
I'm sure there's something else going on.
I think the wife fucking put the screws to him. Is like, hey, you spent every minute of every waking day doing this. That's enough. Supposed to put your hands back, saying no one is biting your ground up fingers. Yeah. I just think it's funny that so many people are striving to have successful channels, and that dude has one of the most successful channels on the planet. He's like, you know what? I think I'll just quit. I think I'm done. Of course, there's no telling how many millions he's sitting on. Actually, DH, I just reactivated a couple of weeks ago. When I got my channel back, they had removed
I don't even know who the fuck y'all are talking about.
They had removed so much content, and that I didn't qualify anymore. So, luckily, thanks to those sometimes 5-digit viewerships on my videos, I got it back. Malcolm, you have a good one, buddy. Glad you stopped by. And I will keep grinding, DH. I have learned that if I had a partner in this, I know exactly what I would do. I would heat treat and grind, and I'd never touch another knife scale. I just
never touch another what?
Knife scale. I don't enjoy the handles.
No, it sucks.
Like I stopped today. I was working on some, and I just wasn't. I don't know, man. I just wasn't feeling it. So I stopped and ground out a couple of bevels on some knives, and they were fucking excellent. I loved it. They turned out great, and that was kind of the momentum I needed. You know, I went back to scale work, even though I don't care for it.
Yeah, scale work sucks.
Troy, he said he's shutting it all down. He's selling the ranch. It's on the market right now. He said he's going to go back to being a vet. I don't know if he's shutting down Vet Ranch, though. Tyler, we can talk about that. I got
Yeah, man. If you do good work, don't make my buddy Shane look bad.
like that knife I posted on Instagram. Your knife, the flat ground thug, the only flat ground thug so far. I do not believe it'll be the last one. But you know, I had more than one person, 3 actually, tell me, "Why don't you just sell them like that? Just sell it just like that." And I'm gonna make some and sell it. I mean, that's yours. Of course, I'm gonna pay.
I know. You know I want to handle. But yes, yeah, you could totally sell them like that for sure.
I mean, I could do that for $50 cheaper.
Yep.
If somebody wanted a pair rabbit, or somebody wanted to not have handles, or somebody wanted to do the handles themselves,
Yep.
they
Yep.
could save some money.
For sure.
Yeah. And you're right, Kyle. I've done knives that when I got finished grinding them, I felt like they were perfect. And then when I did the scale,
Yeah, Kyle, I wasn't saying there's nothing wrong with it. I just want to handle on mine. So,
right. And then when I got done putting scales on
you
it,
not Miss Apex.
I felt like it was lesser. Yeah.
Damn,
We'll have fun with the dishes in the morning.
it's cold. I like it.
But I think all it's going to really take is for me to dial it in. And once I get to where I'm good at it and I have a process that I trust and the end result is where I want it, I would probably not dislike making scales more than I do now.
That's right, Mad Yako. Work it.
Yeah. If it's thick stock, maybe you know how it would be. And maybe you're right. It's not thick stock. It's 1/8" crew wear. But you know, I mean, I could definitely do some in thick stock. So
Even 1/8 inch though, man. I got a knife I made a long time ago that was just like a test knife or whatever, and it's been floating around my kitchen forever.
right.
It's got no fucking handles on it. It's probably a little under an 1/8 inch.
Even this one with no handles.
Fine to use.
I mean, I could see, you know, somebody that lives in fucking North Dakota not appreciating this because they go
Sure.
to grab it, it's going to be freezing cold. So I
Right.
get that. I'm not saying I'm not going to do scales at all anymore. I'm just saying for some people in some situations. I mean, dude, there's a lot of people.
Sure, Kyle.
There's a lot of people that sell knives without scales.
Yeah, totally. That's what I'm saying. Like situationally, it's fine without a scale.
Yeah.
Like mine, I use it in the kitchen. It doesn't move from there, and it's fine. It's great and it works good.
You showed that knife, didn't you? Didn't you show it on DeMarco?
Yeah, it was like a Tonto and it had a bunch of my logo all over it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I dug that Tonto. I've been practicing Tontos just with
Building them, I love the way they look, but building them sucks.
yeah. I've been practicing them on like just, you know, scraps that I've cut off the side or whatever. Just trying to get that transition, you know, from one edge to the other right.
Yup.
I haven't perfected it yet. I know
It's always weird one way or the other. And like,
Aiden-
fuck, it's hard to hit nails.
yours looked good to me. I didn't see anything.
I mean, thank you, but I still struggle with it.
Aiden is patiently waiting for me to make him a Tonto, but I don't want to do it until I don't know. It's just you spend that much money on good steel, and you spend the time to heat treat it, and the last thing you want to do is fuck it up.
I know, man. I've been there so much.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm starting to look at it though, like, well, if I fuck it up, I can just make it a slightly shorter drop point. It'll be okay. But
Yeah. Yeah, you can salvage it and use it for something else. But you're still gonna have to start over and do,
Right.
Yeah. I know it's a battle. I understand.
That's why I'm saying I think my first Tonto needs to be one that I just make and put out there.
Yeah.
Not
one that feels natural. You're not
somebody has contracted and now I have to get it right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
I like Tontos a lot, Kyle. It's just like making them fucking blows, man. It's a different dynamic, like altogether. And it shouldn't be.
Right.
Like you're like, oh, it just has a corner here instead of it being round. But like
everybody I've watched
grinding it so much.
Everybody I've watched says to do the primary bevel first. But I really want to do the secondary bevel first.
No, I do the secondary bevel first for sure.
Just because it's the hardest part, and if I get that right, well, I have no issue with going back grinding. I don't want to grind that whole
if you do the primary first, you don't have that meat there to give you leeway.
Right.
If you do the Tonto first, you can make the rest of the grind work with whatever you did.
Right.
If you grind the main whole grind, you're either gonna nail the front end or you're gonna fuck it up.
Right.
So and that's like my way of taking it. That's not across the board or anything, you know what I mean? But I'd rather do the fucking front part first.
Right. Yeah, Kyle, that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah, Kyle, exactly. Like, and I admit that fully. Like, I don't know how to. It's really hard to nail that down, man.
I'm trying to avoid that phone call where you call me and you go, Bubba. Anytime Kyle starts the conversation with Bubba,
oh shit,
I know something's wrong.
And I know, like, I mean, my knives are sharp as fuck, but my edges aren't the best. And yeah, dude, Tontos are just a different fucking thing, man. It sucks.
But I do love the way they look. But I will say this: all of them I've ever owned, when I tried to carry them and use them, I did not enjoy the way they cut. I don't know, man. I just didn't like. I could try to cut through food.
Oh, I like him in that sense for sure.
I just never really enjoyed the way they cut.
Kyle, most definitely. I'm just not good at it.
But by far, my favorite blade shape is a Wharncliffe.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck yeah. I want a giant razor blade. That's all I want.
I'm trying to match the Yakote with the grind line, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm not even thinking about a compound, dude. When I do my first one, it's going to be flat.
Flat.
I feel like
all the way to the spine flat.
Yeah, I feel like I need to conquer flat before I try a hollow and a flat. And God, I ain't even thought about a dual hollow. That's a whole other monster there.
Hey Marcel, what up, dude?
Yeah,
I just got my first wheel, contact wheel. It's only 6-inch, so I need to get other sizes, but I still haven't even played with it yet.
What does that mean, John? Javon, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. If you're thinking I'm gonna fucking fall off, you're so wrong.
You're so wrong. I can hear the beat, but I can't pull it.
About?
He's talking about a song.
Is he?
Yeah, I just can't fucking pull it right now because I'm fucking drunk.
Well, look at there. There's a good piece of advice. And that's one thing that I have learned very much so in my conversations with Steve. It seems like everything that I've learned on the internet.
Yeah, dude, fuck the primary first. No, you do the fucking front first, man. For sure.
Yeah. I messaged Steve the other day because just out of curiosity, I typed in, "Can I plate quench?" And he posted on Instagram. I appreciate him not posting my name, but I'm not ashamed. It was me because I had read it. I was like, "Hey, can I plate quench 8670?" He's like, "Well, absolutely not." He's like, "I mean, you could, but you just have a piece of normalized steel." And so then I don't know if Steve didn't believe me or if he just wanted to see it for himself. So he Googled it, found the exact same thing I did on Google where it says 8670 is a great candidate for plate quench.
All right. I've never used it, so I don't know.
And that's my point, is that there's so much. And keep in mind, guys, this is where AI is getting its information from all this bullshit, flat out lies that have been posted on the internet.
Cody C. Stop.
it's just gotten to a point where you can't trust any of it anymore.
No.
That's why I asked Steve, Alex, and Brian on all my protocols, because yeah, I can type it in and Google it, and to be honest, I've checked what they said versus the internet just to see if I could find lies, and for the most part, most of the information is correct, but so much of it's not, man. Oh, you're right, Kyle. You can't trust that shit.
Arch, you're fighting the good fight.
Right? Yeah. I'm glad you do, dude. I hope it never figures it out.
Oh, we are so fucked, bud. Don't worry.
Yeah. Talk to Pops, nice spy about 8670 if they're still that they develop.
Yeah, I just don't fuck with that kind of steel due to the kind of knives I make.
Right. I wouldn't either for what I like to make, thin and slicey shit, but
right.
This guy won't.
But you know me, like if I'm charging $1,000 for a fucking knife, I'm not putting $7 worth of steel on a $1,000 knife. You know what I mean?
This guy wants something super tough. I mean, if he had left it up to me, I probably would have used 15N20 just because I think the relative difference in toughness. Anyway,
No, I agree. I'm talking about like my folders though. Like it's a different thing.
Paul, I haven't since I hit it on a mild Scotch-Brite wheel and got it off, and oiled it and taped it up.
Skynet.
It was done when I untaped it today. There wasn't any new. But it's really weird because my K390 is patina ink and like this dark blue. But Paul's knife I'm making for him, dude, I sprayed it with WD-40 and everything before I put it away. And the next day, it had like a light brown rusty spot right in the middle of the grind. It was surface. It came off, but it just concerned me that it did it that quick. And it didn't blue like my Spyderco K390 is doing.
Arshir, if you're buying, buddy, and you want it, I'll build you one with the shittiest shit we can come up with.
Yeah. Some fucking HCR or something.
Something terrible. It's just all around terrible.
This knife went through the washing machine, and you see that little black spot right there at the Ricasso? That's all like through the washing machine and the dryer.
Javon, I can learn you up, man. You just gotta hit me up.
And that's all it did, is that little black line right there. But I changed and I started coating it with a little heavier oil. It's my Mystic Metal Mover oil, and I haven't had an issue with it since.
Sheer, come on, keep it cruising, buddy. Keep on going down the line. We can get shittier than that, can't we? I mean, I can make some like aluminum Damascus.
Javon,
real shitty, man. I'll just make it in the driveway, bud. I don't even know how to forge.
I've had some conversations about that whole Neuralink thing.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Actually,
if I can get a zoom eye, if I can get eye with like a zoom function, I'm all about the cybernetics.
Well, let me ask you this though, dude. Let's say you're middle-aged, close to elderly, and you find out that you can have this thing put in your head that creates this entire alternate reality. So in this reality, you're young, you're healthy, you're banging hot shit, you're doing
Shane,
whatever.
I want to be a vampire. I'm down.
And you will never know the difference because that is your reality now, even though you're laying in bed as a vegetable.
At that point, I'm down.
But your perceived reality is paradise. I don't know. I'm scared to answer that question because...
No, it's a bad call to say yes.
But is it?
Exactly.
I mean, if you're literally seeing, smelling, feeling, everything.
But you're still probably getting used for some reason. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. It's just like a weird like personal thing.
But do you care what your actual
I mean,
body?
maybe not then. You know what I mean?
If that's not your reality, I don't know, man.
I know. I'm exactly with you, man. 50-50. Ernie wants to be a battery as far as like Matrix is concerned. Ernie's all about it. He's like, oh, he's going to worship the robots. And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, Pocket Metal, that's a very good point. You know, we don't know what you don't know what the guarantees are. I just don't know.
Pocket Metal, calm down. You know we're going to give Elon the fucking pineapple, not the other way around.
DH, I've never tried Neverdull on a knife blade. I mean, I used to use it in the military to shine the shit out of my brass, but I never used it on a knife blade. I think Big Red EDC did probably the best.
Kyle, Freud would have a fucking heyday with you, bud.
Big Red did the best rust inhibiting video I've ever seen, and it was that. I can't remember what it's. What the Marines, they issue the Marines to use to oil their M4s. I can never remember it. I always want to say CLP or something like that. I know that's not right.
That's right, YouTube Music Portal. It's just a little hood magic, bud. Come on.
Yeah, John, can you imagine?
Come on through. I'll show you how it goes.
Can you imagine walking into a doctor's office? They put you to sleep. You supposedly wake up, and you're just
no.
You're just skateboarding like Tony Hawk the rest of your life, smoking the best weed that's ever been grown constantly.
What?
You never cough or choke on it. Everything is just beautiful forever.
Hold on. You ain't choking, you ain't smoking.
I'm not promoting it, and I'm not saying I would do it. I can see though, like especially maybe I used a bad.
Oh, I don't.
Well, what if you're quadriplegic, and you live no life as it is, and then all of a sudden, you roll into an operating room.
Jack me in, bro.
Yeah, you're jacked in, and everything's perfect from there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If I'm a quadra, yeah, jack me in.
Yeah.
Hey, Zach Stuff, and the rest of you Fox. The rest of you Fox? The rest of you Fox? What up?
Crispy, yeah, exactly. If they can give you a perfect quality of life. Oh, talking about, I agree. I don't trust it either.
Shit, no.
And who's going to know? Who's going to know what your reality really is if you're laying there as a vegetable? You know what I mean?
Sure. I'll just call you Murphy from now on, bud.
And what happens when your earthly body dies? Does it just go and shut off? I mean, I don't know.
That's right, One Moon.
Well, basically, or sure they would be. You could be RoboCop if that's your reality. It's like literally whatever you imagine, that would be your reality. I don't know.
Well, Chomsky guy, not Fury. All right. A red man you are, I see.
Yeah. But Pocket Metal's right. Somebody would find a way to corrupt it and fucking ruin your reality.
Well, always. Your reality is your reality, bro.
And figure out a way to exploit it. Because that's just the world we live in now. Yeah, Bugsy, that's a whole other thing.
That's what I'm talking about, Javon. Ernie wants to be the battery, and I don't want to be the battery.
Yeah.
Pocket Metal. We is the poor.
Yeah, you're right. We'd be on fucking welfare AI.
I would be if I know.
Bologna would still taste like bologna.
If it looks like tasty wheat, it tastes like tasty wheat. So Ernie wants to make this fucking cookbook about all this like future sci-fi food that all looks like androgynous, like white slop, but it's all different. But we want to make a whole cookbook out about the different white slops.
Dude, have you seen what these assholes in California are paying for foam? There's a restaurant, Donnie, that serves you foam, but the foam tastes like things.
Get out of here! I can do that right now in
It's
my
just
kitchen. All you need is one of those whipped cream containers. That's all you need.
They have like ribeye steak foam. And
Yeah, I can do that right now. I both want to go to a Michelin star restaurant and both don't want to go to a Michelin star restaurant.
I didn't need to do that, did I?
Stevie, tell me you.
What you talking about?
Tell me you cannot agree with me on. You would both 100% fully appreciate going to like a multi-star Michelin restaurant. Feel me?
And eating foam.
But at the same time, you would be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing, you fucking idiots?"
Yeah.
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 But what if they served you foam?
I want to go. I want to experience it, but at the same time, I'm like, this shit is retarded.
Would you?
I mean, look, if my brain thinks it's real, I don't care.
Oh, so
Exactly.
we're back to the being plugged in now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stevie, welcome. Why are you here? And
Now,
also,
I just heard you talking. This stuff is awesome.
CLP. Are you huffing it?
No.
Are you using it with a lighter like a flamethrower?
Yeah.
You put it in your golf hat, and you're like,
no,
How much I love Stevie. When I woke up this morning, and I turned on the news, and they were talking about that Canadian tariff, my very first thought was, man, I bet Stevie's weekend fucking sucks.
it's
like, here's a new job, Bubba. You get promoted.
yeah,
All your shit's in Canada now. Bam, 25% tariff.
yeah.
Yeah. That's a good way to fuck up a Sunday, isn't it?
What up, homie?
Yeah, this stuff I've used on all my firearms for the last 5 years.
I didn't know Lucas made it.
And yeah, it's Lucas.
With the little like crank thing, you go to the hardware. You go to the.
Yeah.
It's I just happen to have it, which is why I've used it on some knives.
Yeah.
The certain D2 up here will rust. I'm horrible with knife maintenance, and so there's certain knives that I'll spray down if I know it's going to sit in the case for a while. I don't know if this is what Big Red did a thing on or not. I heard you say CLP, and I thought that's.
I think that's what I remember him saying.
You down with CLP?
Marines used it on their firearms. I think that's probably what it is.
But I don't know what the general consensus is for this stuff, but I love it.
I always want to say CLR.
Kyle, who does?
Which is literally acid.
Right.
It's calcium, lime, and rust remover. Don't put that on your blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What up, One Moon?
One Moon.
Doing some One Moon representing right there.
Yeah.
You got to remember too, though, Paul, that using oil in your knife shop is also a little bit risky, because when you go to install those scales, if you don't have every bit of it off, they're not going to fucking stick. So
No.
yeah, I'll try that, Stevie guy. Thanks. There you go, DH. The man knows what he's talking about. Stevie's don't recommend anything that he hasn't.
I mean, look, I rarely use other people's advice, and I just grab something that I think is going to work.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
And if it works for me, I'm like, yeah, it works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I'm sure there's 1,000 other things out there. I'm willing to bet you some good said Stevie beard oil might even do the trick.
What do you think?
Dude, I wash my knives with goddamn dish soap, and then that's all I do. I don't lube them. I don't do shit to my knives.
No, over this guy? Are you kidding me?
What do you think's on your knife scales?
Did you really use that?
Yes, I did. Absolutely. That's what I altered my Carter with, was said Stevie Turtle.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
I literally didn't oil it at the shop, brought it home.
I mean, it is basically like every in a point every other product for knife scales. Like pelican wax or blah blah blah. You know.
You know, I was talking to old Lungbone, which, by the way, you can get your edgy American
Dude,
apparel
I'm
at
gonna get a shirt soon.
Lungbone, tmail.lungbone.com. Lungmail.tmail.
Lungbone dot.
Lungbone, yeah.
Why is that hard to say?
I don't know.
Lungbone T-mill.
But he's like, hey, dude, you ever consider making any axe wax?
Right.
And I hadn't.
Dude,
But
you
then I'm
basically
looking
already
into
make
it. I basically already make it.
it. Yeah.
I could change. It's literally just changing up a couple of things. Like, yeah, maybe I will actually try to, you know.
That'd be
Dude,
sick because
you-
I'm tired of
you
making my own
realize-
mix. That sucks. So
Pacific Northwest Axe Wax.
Yeah.
Buy that shit.
Yeah, that's exactly. I was like, dude, I could literally put my, because it's all food grade safe stuff that I already use.
Oh, them
So,
B&W people will love that.
long
Yeah.
dark dong. That's right, Joe.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
boom, Troy does it too. Yeah.
Well, another reason why I used yours is because
Oh man.
you remember I bought that citronella beard oil from you?
Yeah.
I don't know how you
can't handle
people
it.
stand that.
No, dude. No. I try to tell people it's literally it serves one purpose.
I know
and
it
that's
serves
to
a
do it.
purpose, but like I won't even use bug spray. Like I
taste
hate
it when I
the
use
smell of that shit so bad. I would rather get bit up.
I taste it the whole time it's in my beard.
And that's stubbornness on my end.
You know,
No, dude.
early summer, I'm going outside. Yeah, I may very well use it.
I
But
fucking just I can't.
sweet
handle it.
tobacco is so good, I can't. I just
Well, sweet tobacco might be nice. I'm talking about the citronella.
yeah,
No, the
I know
citronella
it serves
is.
a purpose. I'm saying like I fucking hate that.
I'm literally like, hey, do you guys want to smell like a can of bug spray?
Right.
You
I'm
know?
saying I bet it works. Great.
It
I
doesn't
just-
smell like bug spray, but it does
It's
smell
just
like
like sunscreen. I fucking
Sticky
hate
lamp.
using sunscreen because it's gross. I use it, but it's gross.
yeah, that's what I oiled your micarta with.
Huh, good to
I thought I
know.
told you that.
I was
Maybe you
talking
did.
shit. I'm just saying I don't
I
like
don't
it.
know, but this again, I got to start turning on the camera. But this sliced up a shit ton of cilantro. I just wanted to start whacking stuff with it.
I mean, cilantro is
Yeah.
disgusting. It tastes like soap, but that's fine.
I'm lucky. I don't got that. I don't
No,
got
it's weird. Like Ernie likes
But-
it, and I don't. Like it's weird.
I'm the same way. It tastes like soap to me too.
but I can't. I
You
can't
can put a
wait.
little bit in a bowl of chili or in a pot of chili, runs off.
And you're like, throw that shit out.
Nope. I'll eat cilantro like I eat lettuce.
Nice. All right.
I'd put
I'm just
cilantro on a
broken to
burger.
that sounds. Yeah.
I lucked out. I eat the shit out of that.
That's
My
fine.
brother loves it. Puts
I
it
like
on
that knife though.
everything. And I don't say a word. I just eat it.
Show it off more. What the fuck?
Oh, dude. Yeah, it's there you go. Also, I don't know if you saw me. I just took it off, but I finally did fish this through my molly webbing on my backpack, and it's perfect.
Nice.
Stevie, this is
Oh.
going to Joe after Kyle sharpens it.
Yeah, he's gonna have fun with that one,
Yeah,
man.
dude, for sure.
When Joe is able to make like full on big custom shit, it turns out so good. 'Cause he used to do Mastranza blades, all his big sheaths as well. But I've
Wow.
shown this I've shown this off to everybody that's came over to my house in the last.
It's just a badass knife, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, you want to see the baddest knife I've ever owned? They're like,
It's a big badass fucking
they're
knife.
like, Dad's.
It's gonna make me blush, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a big badass fucking knife.
Yeah, it's
Zach asked a very good question.
I can handle arugula even though I don't like it, but I can't handle the cilantro.
well, no secret. It's just the way I blend them that is the secret.
That is the same.
But my ingredients are full on. It's pine, fir needle, cypress, and frankincense.
And myrrh.
Not myrrh, no myrrh, just the frankincense.
different.
Sorry, Christians.
Because if I feel like if I don't put in the frankincense, then it will literally smell like a car freshener.
Right.
You know, the pine tree car freshener.
Wait, hold on. Is it black ice? Let me get
No,
the
Black-
I agree with.
Black guys? What?
black eyes. It's like, no.
Did you just what? I don't get. Is it black guys? What?
Stevie, did you see the
Black?
concert? The concert they had to
Ice.
play? The Fire Aid
It's
concert?
one of those Christmas tree
Yeah.
fucking scents.
I will have to admit, dude.
It's a hood thing around here. Don't.
I know what it is.
Seeing Dave Grohl's daughter
Do all
be the
apologies.
frontman for Nirvana was pretty fucking cool, dude.
That was
sure, exactly.
Joan Jett kind of sucked a little bit, but it was still cool seeing Joan Jett. Dude.
Yeah. She's done it a couple times, and she forgot the lyrics.
Yeah. She didn't.
So people always trash her, but Kim Gordon from Sonic Youth. That's the bassist
Five
from
is
Sonic Youth.
all over the place.
I read her name, but I don't guess I know.
Yeah, that's the bassist from Sonic Youth,
She did a good
and
job.
she's done. She got a lot of shit for it, but
Yeah, Terry for sure.
dude, she nails it for what
About
she's done stuff with. She I think did one of their songs with them during their Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but yeah, I liked it. I mean, I thought the if they're gonna do it, I like doing it with different. Someone was like, they did it with all female singers. I was like,
OG stinking.
I tried
think
to watch the majority of that concert, and when Gwen Stefani came out, I commented, "Fuck you, Gwen." #be up, but it wouldn't put my comment up.
yeah.
Apparently, they had the no profanity turned on.
That's right.
I didn't watch the entire benefit, but I watched the Nirvana portion.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Who was the older blonde-headed chick?
I'd rather watch Gwen Stefani.
So it was Kim Gordon, Joan Jett.
The older blonde-haired chick was Kim Gordon.
So who was the young black-headed chick?
I don't know who that was at all. But she did Territorial Pissings.
Yeah.
I don't know who that was. And
Okay.
then Dave Grohl's daughter, and then Joan Jett, and then
Cody.
Kim Deal.
Anxiety is our new drug
There's
of
something about
choice.
Dave's daughter when
You just
she
gotta
sings,
embrace it like it's a drug.
when she sings, it affects me. Like there's just something
Right.
very calming about her face when she sings.
Be shady.
You know, that old video of her doing the Adele song with her dad. I've
Yeah.
watched it hundreds of times, dude.
Did you ever see when Taylor Hawkins' son drummed with them during? Oh, dude,
Yeah,
that was powerful, man.
yeah.
That was powerful. I'm not even a Foo Fighters fan necessarily,
Right.
but seeing that, like, dude, like that shit kind of shit hits you in the feels.
Yeah, and when Chris Cornell's daughter sang Hallelujah at
Yeah,
Chester's, dude, yeah. Yeah, that's
Who
shit's
the
rough.
fuck is Ann Wilson?
and Wilson.
Who the fuck is that?
That's the lead singer of Heart. And dude, again, so I'm from Seattle, so Heart's a big deal up here.
No, I know that, but I don't know what that lady looks like.
And I've never been the biggest Led Zeppelin fan, but watching them
Terry,
when they did that Stairway to Heaven at their big ceremony with John Bonham's son, Jason Bonham, in
How
front
you too
of
young to
Led
care about
Zeppelin.
that? What the fuck?
Dude, that's powerful.
Yeah.
I love that shit, man.
I've got a video.
Terry, exactly.
Terry.
Who the fuck is Hart?
I've got a video of Terry, aka 1931 Leatherworks, singing Wagon Wheel. Am I the only one that's ever seen it?
Probably.
Yeah, he's sitting there picking a guitar, singing Wagon Wheel. I thought it was cool as shit, man.
I know that's on his original channel. On
Yeah.
his channel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
they sent it to me. I really enjoyed it.
Okay. I don't know if Josh Branson's in the house, but he's a very underrated guitar player. And he posted a video of him playing. His mom, isn't well, and him playing the guitar to his mom. Oh, dude! Like he picks like at an acoustic.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was, dude.
My
Yeah,
papa, My papa,
Music will give me goosebumps, man.
I used to have a VHS tape of my papa just literally weeks before he died of
What a
cancer,
beat.
picking his
Brother
guitar,
Shady.
singing Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Now, my papa didn't have the greatest voice, but a lot like Willie Nelson, he had a lot of soul and a lot of passion in his voice. And dude, I hear this song now, and it makes me squall, dude, thinking about that.
Terry, I
I'll
need to see that
probably
video. Send it to me.
start choking up about it now, but also I recently watched at my grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary, my sister played and sang Grandpa by the Judds
Oh, shit.
for him. And it was recently, it would have been my grandfather's 92nd birthday. And I dipped in and watched that. Oh,
I bet. I really enjoy that things can affect me that way. However, on the opposite side of that, at the beginning of the live stream tonight, Donnie and I were talking about
That's why I just
a
said
movie that I watched. And
yeah.
because I'm so affected by things like that, dude, it really did. I'm literally
I don't want
embarrassed
to watch it.
at how much it.
I
You don't.
I don't want to watch it.
Yeah. And I was even worried to say anything because I know if I say, guys, don't watch this, somebody's going to watch it and they're going to be negatively affected like I was. Don't watch that shit.
No,
it's because you're a parent and it's meant to fuck you up.
I don't think just.
No, I'm serious. That's literally.
I just think
that's
people,
why it's made.
I think people who have a lot of empathy can't watch shit like that.
No, I have empathy, but it is meant
I said a
to
lot.
fuck up people who have parents
Oh, it's
or who
well,
have
it's
kids.
to fuck up anybody who has a conscience.
I mean, kind of, but the whole movie is so fucking hokey.
Yeah.
That
what is the movie?
A Serbian film.
a Serbian film,
It's literally banned all over the world.
but it's so
I
fucking
mean, there was
hokey.
a country.
However,
there's a country.
there's like one part in it where you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like,
There's
even I'm
literally-
like, fuck.
There's literally a
You know what I
country.
mean? But
over
the rest
in
of the movie, you're like, oh, that's fucking comical. Oh, okay, he's doing this. But then that one part happens, you're like,
No, it's not.
hell no.
It's all bad. But Stevie, there's a Eastern European country. I'm sorry, city that banned that movie. They don't have a theater. There's nowhere there for
There
you
you
to
gotta
watch
tell
it.
me why you're telling me. There you go. I need to
There's
know why you're
nowhere
telling me
there
that.
for you to watch it, but they still banned it that it could never be shown in a theater there, and they don't have a theater. That's
I'm
how
saying,
bad.
like, it's fucked up, but it's not the most fucked up movie I've ever watched.
I believe you, but I don't want to know. If
Yeah.
it's worth it.
I'm willing to just take your guys' word for it. That's a movie I don't need
It
to
is
see.
fucked up, and it's not really, like, gonna do you any good to watch it.
Then
Say,
I don't think I shall.
I once sang at a karaoke bar, and I was so affected by the spirits, I was kicked out an aisle there for being too loud and standing up on my
Terry.
voice. I swear I didn't do it.
We might be able to have conversations about things we've watched.
Yeah. Oh, Terry was the first person I talked to. I don't know why, but I knew if anybody I know had seen this movie, it was
All
Terry.
right, Terry.
So he was the first one.
No, I mean, Pain Olympics, like, Consumption Junction, like, dude, I go way back and watch it fucked up shit.
Yeah. Terry, send me a link to that metal band video too.
Toyota, my sweet 3 dog. That's all I have to say.
Hey, I found what I had forgotten about an emergency stash
Terry, I've seen it like
today.
probably 4 times.
I found a 4-year-old sealed doobie
What?
and some edibles today.
Nice. Nice. Did you
Is
what?
that better than finding a 20 in your pocket?
Yeah.
Or
Better,
Terry,
better.
totally.
Man. I was like, oh, good call.
So hokey.
Good call past me putting this together.
Terry, you ever seen Mother?
Mother has. I've seen. That's what I'm getting at. I've watched all the other films. I've watched
Hold
Human
on.
Centipede. I've watched all the other films on that countdown.
I think that only because you have already seen it and you just brought it up. Mother, I thought that movie's fucking stupid and I hated it.
I figured you would like it because it was so
No, I did.
and it was a representation of
For
crack.
a half-second soundbite. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
When that little baby's spine cracks.
Yeah, I still. Yeah, that movie has nothing on
That's why the movie's so fucked up, though. Like, fuck
Right to
the
jail.
Right to jail, Don.
right to jail. Fuck the rest of the whole movie. That little tiny soundbite that's almost insignificant. That's what makes the movie so fucked up.
Yeah. Well, we gotta get off this subject. I can't talk about it.
Both of you went ghost white.
On that note, no, I don't call me any name under the book. When it comes to stuff like that, I have a horrible mind's eye. Shit gets burned in my mind's eye, and I can't.
Oh,
That's the point of why they make it.
yeah.
Which is why I know myself, and I'm like, good.
No, I know. I'm
Like,
not talking shit.
I was the kid that would get made fun of anytime someone would want to start watching
That's why I watched it, because
like sleepovers.
Because
what was that?
extrudes
Faces
that
of Death.
emotion.
Faces of Death. Even though
all the faces of death. Yeah.
like even though I don't know if that stuff was real or not, but I remember the
Doesn't
first
matter.
time
We
I
should get
saw
high and watch it.
Dude, that stuff, none of the faces of death bothered me, but this did.
the first time I saw someone, like it was like an
I don't know, that one where
I was like,
The boat
I'm
motor
out.
gets that bitch's titties
I'm out.
is pretty bad.
I don't even like watching skateboard bales.
No, that's fucking horrible. That makes my skin crawl.
When
I
see-
watch it
when
up.
see
I watch
those
it up.
kids break
But
away.
that's too real to me. Horror movies don't bother me, but real shit
Right,
like
right,
skateboarding fucks me up. I can't handle it.
Green Inferno is a effed up movie, Arshier, and it doesn't even compare. Just don't.
Green Inferno, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Because like Stevie
They
said,
could have really driven it home
there's
with their little
there's scenes
bitches.
from that movie that I could draw. I can't draw very well, but I could draw them. Like it would forever be permanently burned into my brain, and I'll never forgive myself for seeing it.
Yeah. Nope.
But I think the only thing I can say for it, because at the end, I was really upset with myself because I finished it. But they do a good job of, and I'm not going to talk about why, but they do a good job of giving you this very small chance that humanity is going to win.
This whole fucking episode tonight should be in a time capsule.
And that's what keeps you watching. You keep thinking, but no.
We've been so all over the fucking board tonight.
Yeah. Ryan, I couldn't watch it again.
They'd be like, nah, delete this fucking planet.
I'm probably going to regret talking.
John,
Yeah, we can watch midgets fall off skateboards because they fall different. I don't think they get hurt either. I think it's like trying to break a short stick. It's not enough leverage there.
that analogy, trying to break a short stick.
You're
You
trying
can take
to
a long stick and just snap it over your knee, but a short one, you're gonna hit it. Like, damn it!
right.
That's
He's
right,
got
one
enough
move.
leverage on it, man.
Oh, they're like a short stick.
I am proud that I have forever affected people's algorithms, though. Like, I get a midget video a day now.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yep.
People will
Yep.
see them and send them to me. I think the one today was they brake checked the guy, the midget in the passenger seat, and he slid off ass first. So he's
Yes.
he's between the seat and the dash. But you can tell they loved him, man. They jumped up and pulled him back up. They didn't let him suffer.
Oh man. Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
everybody for so long sent me all the pickle stuff,
Yeah.
and now their feeds, that's all they're like, I'm sick of it.
That's what they get. That's what they get.
Yeah. I sent the truck wash guy. Yeah, dude, that was hilarious. I've got a bunch of them.
Spin them like a top.
Spun him like a top on his little hip.
Yeah.
Oh, his little hip.
Well, that's the widest part of them, their little hips.
It's the widest.
Yeah, it's the widest. If they fall down, that's what they're going to land on. They don't have any choice. What is that? What is that?
This is a fixed blade knife.
That you made?
No, it's not my design. It's a customer of mine. His name's Gloomy.
I
Huh.
like it.
It's pretty funky. He
I
got
like
a couple water jetted and asked me to grind his first one.
Yeah. That is funky, and I like the funkiness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little small guy. Yeah.
I like the hole. Even though it serves no purpose, I still like it.
No, yeah, totally not. I'll post a proper video of it.
The
or
third
whatever.
version of the bitch has a hole, and the fourth version will have a hole, just because I like it. If nobody wants to buy it, I don't care. Yeah, that would be a dope flipper. Yeah. Yeah. Seen that video, wish I didn't. I don't know which one you're talking about, Cody.
Two guys. on
Any of
the-
them,
yeah.
any of them that we're talking about.
Yeah, anything we've talked about today.
My feet is baguettes.
Send me the
First-
truck wash guy. I'll send it to you, Terry, if Christina hadn't already. Every bitch needs at least one hole. That's a very good point, Bugsy.
I will be
That's
doing
right,
more
fans.
little holes.
Have you ever met Bugsy, Stevie? That
I
place?
don't believe so.
Bama Knife guy introduced me to him. He's a good dude.
Okay.
I'm excited to do a hole in a Ripley, man. Like, I've never done one.
I've heard. You're not the first person to bring up two guys, one hammer, but it sounds like I don't want to watch it either.
No, all you need is one guy, one cup.
I'm just gonna pass.
Yeah, I don't need
Oh.
any dudes.
All
I
you
don't
need is the audio. You just got to hear that glass break in his asshole.
No, I'm gonna pass.
What?
I don't know.
He inserts basically a fucking pint glass into his ass, and then it breaks. But then he's pulling glass out of his asshole, but
Okay, that's enough.
he doesn't
I'm
make a
not-
sound. He doesn't grunt or anything. He's just pulling glass out of his asshole.
Yeah, we're just gonna assume that was fake. So
No, I mean, watch it. It's not fucking fake.
no, I'm gonna assume it's fake. 'Cause I'm
No,
not-
it's not fake, bud.
Yeah.
One guy, one cup, bud.
pass.
Yeah.
You know what bewilders me is
Sarah, I didn't know that, but
there are people
pretty
walking
gnarly.
Like we could be standing in line at the grocery store behind somebody that's that fucking weird. It's
I
just
mean,
crazy.
I would talk about one guy, one cup in a line at a grocery store. So, I don't
So, crew wear at 65 HLP,
Yeah,
versus Nitro V at 62.
yeah,
Thoughts?
it's a huge fucking difference.
Yeah.
what are you talking about? What steel?
I don't know. We're talking about anything but what we were.
I will say this though: everybody talks about how tough crew wear is. That Nitro V, everything equal, the Nitro V's tougher.
Oh, that's too good.
That's what has always been my deal with Nitro V. Why are knife makers still making anything out of 1095 or whatever when Nitro V is so tough? Would be excellent for a hard use knife,
Terry,
And-
hit me up.
and
Stainless.
it's stainless. So, and it's not, but just a per knife $3 or $4 more.
Let's get serious.
Why are we even still fooling with 1095?
I don't know.
Because it really serves. It doesn't really serve a purpose at this point.
Knife stuff.
Yeah, knife stuff is what we're talking about. This live stream has been ruined, and I brought it up. It's my fault,
Hey, man, I try to get things back on track.
Donnie.
That's right, and we appreciate you because we go awry. We needed a shepherd. That is Steve. We needed our Sherpa.
Yeah.
Here's,
1095. Tyler, do you mean 1095 for patina Turner, or do you just like the way it patinas? Because there are lots of steels that patina.
Terry, I got you, man. Whenever you're
M4,
ready, man. We'll work
M4
it
is
out,
one
bud.
down.
Check that out.
Aw, shit. What?
This damn said Stevie beard comb right there, son.
That's straight branded shit, man.
3D printed by Orion Knives.
Uh-oh.
Problem is, you're correct. Crew wear is tough enough. I mean, it's just super tough for somebody
Terry!
who stays that long.
It's my kind of man. What up?
David hooked you up, didn't he?
Dude, David's the man.
You know what's cool about David, dude, is if you have
Terry, what's a raincoat?
if you have an idea,
I have no idea.
a decent idea, David will just make it happen.
David will get more enthusiastic about your idea than you do.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I was just throwing some stuff out there with him. I felt bad. I'm like, whoa, dude, you're taking this way more serious than I am. But like, he pushed me and sent me a couple, like 3 or 4 different, like, he had done one and then I carried it and one of the teeth broke off. So he's like, well, let me try this, let me try that. And yeah. So they were good. They're just basic, nothing fancy. We didn't
I don't
reinvent the
understand
wheel.
all these Chinese companies making these titanium beard.
Terry, I make her feel like shit about herself. That's
Hey, there's
real good
Person
at
with a
that, bud.
beard that wants to run anything metal through.
Real good at it.
so
Except-
if you got
except
a
for
little,
Last combs are great.
if you got just a little very thin beard, there's nothing wrong with running a metal comb.
Terry,
But on a
I don't know.
thicker
But I
beard,
I don't know about.
metal is going to ruin your beard eventually.
We might have
If you
one.
got If you got a beard like Lancelot's, you could just run anything through it.
Right. I have a. You see all this. My body a long time ago said, "We're done. We're not even making freaking pigment in your hair anymore."
Yeah.
So I have to
Ron
preserve
first
this
pick
shit.
buys beers.
I have to preserve this shit. I can't be getting frizzy split ends.
Right.
But yeah, it'll lead to other stuff. But I'm gonna send some of these out. Our Shear's gonna get one.
Nice.
Troy's gonna get one.
Can you make one specifically for the Imperial?
I think you got all you need, Donnie. I think that does it. And mine doesn't get long enough to really need combed. Like, that's my favorite thing to do in the morning. I take my Sid Stevie beard balm. I rub it, the whole can on my beard, run my lice comb through it to evenly distribute it, and I'm good all day. Beard feels nice and soft. Smells like a little sweet tobacco.
I'm a bitch. I can't be growing that shit.
Zach, I do love a good. I also oil my beard, my wood beard comb.
Terry,
You
hit
can-
me up,
If I
man.
grow
Like,
any hair other than this
I'm all
spot,
about doing some random shit.
it is Snow White. Like everything from here out and here down,
Yeah,
Snow White.
you know who really needs a beard? Who has a horrible beard? I just don't think he doesn't care about his beard. Scuba Steve still listening? Scuba Steve, bro, you need to up your beard game. Big time. All those waves. Those waves you like
Girl.
You couldn't run a comb through that if you tried. You couldn't tie a comb to an F-250 and pull it through that beard. It's so wavy and yeah, and it's a different
Yago.
color. I don't get that.
We can
Oh.
figure out some gaudy, ridiculous. I'm talking like, you know who Riff Raff is? Think about if Riff Raff made a gas station knife.
Like, yeah.
Mad Yakko is basically Riff Raff, I think.
That's the only reason why I paid Mad Yako any attention. The first time
In the
I
most
saw him, I was
respectful
like,
way
oh, yeah.
possible, Hobie.
Todd, that guy
He is
That guy
rich.
never reached out. That guy never reached out. I full on would have sent him some.
Or
Did
sure,
he
obviously.
send you $10? Did he send you $10, Stevie?
He sent me $10, and I was like, dude, send me an email. I will legitimately.
I got stuff.
I'll hook you
On
up,
the roof
dude.
of my car.
And I think that weirded him out.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, the right thing.
Man, he's the one that brought up
He brought it up.
shove up his pee hole. So
Yaakov, if we had those Riff Half teeth, we would have to work no more. Those were a lot of money. Let's fight him.
I get mad every time I look at my YouTube monies because it shows back in April that I made $160 that they did not send me, nor did they refund the people that spent it. That pisses me off so bad, dude. That they just fucking kept that money.
Yeah.
I don't care that they give it to me, but they should have
I'll be right back.
everybody that
refund it to the people that donated it.
exactly.
I will say though that live with the pee hole, that was like my 4th or 5th live stream where I've had trolls come in and say weird shit to me and then end up super chatting me.
Yeah. They just won't. That's the reason why they post that shit. They just want to be recognized.
Yeah.
They want to say, "Hey, I'll be damned. He read what I typed." That's all.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but that's the world.
This is the first time I've wanted Donnie to go get more beer in a long time.
It's peaceful, isn't it?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I think we were all muting our phones there for a little bit.
Yeah. But luckily, thanks to Zach,
he got the ultimate screenshot.
Yeah, he sure did. He nailed it. I mean, that's Donnie.
Yeah. Hey,
It's
man.
just- If anybody ever asks you, what's Donnie like this?
Yeah.
Is he screaming? Yeah. Typically, I don't even like when conversations get political, but that one was kind of funny.
Yeah. I mean, look, at the end of all this, we can get fired up about it. We can
fired up.
And we can call each other fucking idiots.
Fuck you.
But I will say, Don, and I don't want
I'm an idiot.
I don't want to reopen that. I don't want to reopen this conversation. However, Donnie said something that is the truest thing I've ever heard.
What's that?
There's never a good time to talk about it. So when is the good time to talk about it?
Right.
And it's not here. It's not through the internet. It's through face to face. But what Donnie said was 100%. I agree with Donnie a million times over.
We gotta make a thing about it. I'm just saying, like,
right.
Everybody's attitude all the time, and like, what is though?
Right. So.
And this is the thing. I feel like too, the fact that we avoid talking about it so much has led to us. Yeah. It has led to us identifying by. I don't give a fuck what you think or how you vote. Or, right. No, if I like you, I
Me
like
neither. You. But it still has to be talked about.
Right. And so many people.
Otherwise, we don't progress
because they're afraid somebody's going to get mad about their opinion.
That's not progression.
If they get mad about your opinion, or fucking weak-minded.
Yeah, it sucks. Well, you should say you should be emotional. You should be passionate, and it should maybe come to a fight. But people should stand for what they believe in, and it needs to be talked about.
Right.
This whole like, oh, we can always all be friends. No, we literally can't. That's why we have differences in beliefs.
Unlike this fake motherfucker right here. This dude loves hate more than anybody I know.
I know he does.
Choose to vape.
I know he does.
Javon's
for the cause.
Call him anytime day or night. Like, hey man, there's some drama going on this channel. That motherfucker will get short of breath running to turn that shit on.
Well, yeah.
But I love him anyway.
Yeah.
Also, Arsheer, I love all the photos you've been posting. It looks like you've been going on.
Arsheer, yeah, I get it, but like it still affects our lives, and that's the whole fucking problem. I want to be an anarchist, but that doesn't actually work.
Avatar is, dude. That's badass.
It sucks. We don't want to talk about it. We need
to.
As a society, not right fucking now. I'm saying.
Where's it?
Kyle, fuck you. It's after 11:15. I'll be as pretentious as I goddamn want. Shut the fuck up.
It's his job at this point, Kyle.
That's right. You enacted this. 11:15. pretentious Donnie. So go fuck yourself.
Wait, yeah, yeah. I don't know what I was gonna say. I don't know what I was gonna say.
Javon is smooth about his fuckery.
It's his fault.
That he is.
I will scream some more BS. It's not your live, and you don't show your face, or you're a little bitch.
Is this a good time to talk about Shane's last comb? If you want, but damn, we can talk about it.
He literally, Patina. That's what he. Shane is so hillbilly. He rubs it in, grabs his little last comb,
That's right.
Combs
combs
through.
it through, puts it back on his bureau.
And it works
Goes
great.
about his
What's the
day.
problem? I don't even have children in my home. There's no chance of anybody having life.
Kyle,
You want to know where the last comb came from? We bought 2 of them because our dog had fleas, and my wife would
He did say
dip
lice
it in
comb.
dishwasher detergent and comb the fleas off her tail. And the other one was just laid there. One day I ran it through my beard, and I thought, fuck, that's
What?
nice.
You were looking at the flea comb, and you're like, "Oh yeah, my beard's a little tangly.
It
How
did.
convenient."
It's laying over here somewhere.
Oh,
It's getting,
dude!
the only
If you
problem
guys,
is your beard balm gets up in the right at the very top of the things. You have to clean it out every now and then, or it kind of
well, yeah,
starts to look gross.
man. If y'all have ever had kids though and gone through a lice,
Oh, it's a nightmare.
dude, there was we almost pulled my daughter from school because she kept coming. We would go through, have to wash everything, fucking do all the shit, keep her home from school for a few days.
Yeah.
A week later, dude, then
Put all
finally
our stuffed animals in the dryer.
all that,
Yeah.
and it finally got to the point where she's like, can we please cut my hair?"
Yeah.
My whole family has hair down to their
What
ass,
kills
except for
me is
me.
how it's a big deal in the South. I don't know if it is everywhere, but what kills me is how people act like you're dirty.
Kyle, it's a
Kid got
little more
lice.
deep than that.
No,
Bud.
that's the thing, dude. You don't have
It's a little
to.
more deep than that.
One
Bud. If you
kid
go to school and you got kids,
walk under
they're
a
coming
tree
home with
and
that shit in their
jump
hair,
on the
man.
head,
Like you can't avoid
and
it.
it just spreads everywhere. It has nothing to do with clean or dirt.
Nope.
I
But
got 5 younger siblings. There's 7 of us. I got 5 younger siblings. I watched it happen every fucking year.
There's
of
an
my life.
advantage that black kids have though, because they don't like their hair.
Oh no, totally, yeah.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about the lice.
yeah, so quit your bitching, kids.
But Tan Turner, you can order a lice comb on Amazon, or you can just buy
Keep your head up.
any black comb.
I
that's
heard
a lice.
that too in my butt.
I will admit, I've never seen a lice comb that was any color other than black.
Those combs will also ruin your beard. Those are just plastic with micro cracks all through it. It'll give you split ends, man.
Ooh,
Which
you
ones?
don't want that. You don't want
Those
that.
just generic plastic
Oh,
combs.
yeah. I wouldn't do it without the beard oil or the beard balm in there. That's what helps it glide through. They don't.
No lice in the ghetto.
That would be nice. However,
Oh,
However, Donnie lived there, so
there's definitely lice up in this motherfucker.
yeah, there's always a chance.
there's always.
I remember my nephew was so upset when he got it because he's mixed, and he was like, "The one thing."
It's not supposed to happen to me. Happened to me.
Right? He's like, I get all this white blood. And this is the one thing I get from it is that I'm capable of getting lice. Yeah. Well, for girls, it's like the easiest thing to do with girls is color their hair.
Yeah.
Just
Bugsy, it's a gimmick, really. Not saying they can't work, but it's a
totally.
gimmick. If you have a longer beard, it's
Yeah.
not for you.
yeah.
Or also,
Otherwise,
if you
they're
have a
taking
longer
combing their shit with metal combs.
if you have a longer beard, you need longer teeth on a comb, or else it's just going to rip it out anyway. So that's why this is perfect. I
Yeah.
want
Is
to
that
start
wood?
walking around with
Is that wood or composite?
No, this is rosewood, I think.
Nice.
Do you remember when a comb was a fashion accessory?
Oh yeah,
Folks used to walk around with their comb in their
that's
hair.
what I'm saying, man. I might start bringing it back, but
I don't know. I don't think it's the same effect it had when they did it. And it was always that comb that had what would probably be a really comfortable knife handle.
Kyle, don't even go outside, man.
Yeah.
It was a contoured handle.
You gotta learn your
They
history.
just stick that thing in there.
the Afro picks were a thing, man.
Yeah, my nephew keeps one. He's got by far the best afro in the county.
Yeah, you've told me about how he got that.
So huge, man.
That he got that
Drives
car.
around in a convertible Camaro.
Convertible.
His afro is just in the wind. Just
Hold on, Kyle. What's a sandwich then?
Yeah, he had fleas too. I've had fleas. I mean, you don't really get fleas; they just jump on you and bite and jump off.
No. His last one, he said, "Those are picks, not combs," and I said, "Well, you know."
I didn't understand what they were for, but it's
What's
actually
a sandwich? What's a sport?
It's actually for fluffing the afro up to make it stand up. He doesn't reach his butt if you straighten it. If you like take one and just keep running your fingers down and get it straight, it'll reach his butt. So I'll tell you.
Oh, Kyle has reached his butt plenty.
How big that is.
My barber Shep.
Dude, I want a barber named Shep.
I'm the only white dude that goes into my barber spot.
Yeah.
The Fade Lounge, and Shep told me, he was like, at first, he's like, I didn't know what I was gonna do with your beard, but then I realized it's the same consistency of doing a fro. He's like, so he knows exactly how to treat it.
And my oldest nephew, his hair grows in a spiral that starts right here.
Yeah.
Kyle, you're fist deep. You ain't playing.
I used to clip shave their heads when they were little, and I literally had to go in a circular motion all the way around his head because it grew.
That's what Kyle's doing right now.
As his younger brothers is not like that. The younger brother's one with afro, but his grows in a spiral.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen that. And if you shave it straight, then the hairs are all different lengths.
Yeah, I go forward and then I go back. I do like sideways.
No,
yeah.
You have to watch the grain.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. Comb sticking out of hats or something.
Chicks ain't coming my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took me. I've been to this place now 6 or 7 times, and it's totally cool now. Like I walk in and everyone like knows who I am finally. But the first couple times, I was like, let me guess, you don't get too many dudes that look like me coming in for a beard trim. He's like, never. He's like, never. We've never gotten a dude that just randomly came in. He's like, it's totally cool. He's like, tell your friends. He's like, but no. He's like, you're the only white dude we have as a client.
You're the only white dude that gives a fuck about his fucking health.
I used to work for National Uniform Service, and the plant's in Birmingham, so I had to go there and pick up my uniforms to deliver twice a week. And it's on Arkadelphia Boulevard. If you know anything about Birmingham, that's the last road anybody wants to be called on is Arkadelphia Boulevard. And when I would leave there, I'd always stop and get gas at this little Crown gas station. I'd been in there 7 or 8 times, twice a week. I'd stop there and fuel up before I head back to Gadsden. And finally, I just asked the dude, I was like, man, every time I come in here, y'all look at me funny. I was like, am I the only white guy that's ever been in this convenience store? He said, I've been here 7 years. You the first one. So, all right. Well, what used to kill me, dude, I want to bring up political shit. I used to sit in that parking lot and watch them dudes come out of that store. Everybody that went in there came out with a half case or a case of Miller Lite. Now, the average person's not going to get that. But Miller Lite at that point in time was owned by the South African government.
Right.
The people who created apartheid.
Yep.
But everybody in the ghetto drank. They were literally financing apartheid because they were buying. They don't own it
indirectly, but yes.
Yeah, they were buying Miller Lite, making the people who were oppressing every black person in Africa, making them rich. I remember I just sit there and watch it. I'm like, I know.
Why do we drink Mickey's?
And it's not my place to tell them. I was about to start that conversation. I bought
Hey,
my gas.
hey, bro. Hey,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
What I loved about it though was the drink cooler. Like you go to the drink cooler. Like you go to a store here, there's going to be a whole roll of Pepsi, 2 rows of Dr. Pepper. Down at the bottom, you're going to see some red and purple. But at that convenience store, it was a whole roll of strawberry, a whole row of pineapple, a whole roll of orange, and then 1 row with Pepsis in it that have probably been there since the fucking store opened. I love that shit. Yeah, 'cause I too like a fruit flavored soda.
Yeah.
If I'm going to drink soda, I want it fruit flavored. I wish I could have found my lice comb since y'all making fun of me.
You'll find another one.
Yeah.
It's here.
The dogs will get fleas soon enough, and you'll have another one.
She only gets fleas right around her tail, right at the top of her butt. She'll get 4 or 5. And it ain't worth going buying a flea treatment. You can literally. It's weird how she can go outside for 5 minutes and come back in with 5 fleas on her. Cobra 40s, you're right. Cobra 40s didn't put up no apartheid.
What's the quote Cobra 40?
Cobra? It's a popular inner city beer that came in.
Is it like a malt liquor?
Yeah.
All right.
Old English 800.
We don't have that here, but.
The Cobra was cheaper than Old English 800.
All right. Yeah, we got like Mickey's and Colt 45 and shit like that.
Yeah, Cobra was a thing for a while. I don't even know if they still make Cobra.
Yeah, I just never heard of it.
That's almost a flea a minute.
First year had to break it down. It's a rate of a flea a minute. How much in your yard? I don't know, man. Man, y'all gotta come in. Do they have Cobra up there, Bugsy?
Bugsy, you got money? You flying me out? I'm there tomorrow, bud.
Hey, Bugsy, I'll be going to Lonsdale in June. I'll be in Lonsdale, New Jersey.
What are you going to New Jersey for?
We have a training center there. We have a training center in Sheboygan, Wisconsin,
Sheboygan?
and a training center in Lonsdale,
That sounds like movie shit. Get
New
the fuck out of
Jersey,
here.
and then the one up in Vancouver.
That's like,
Decided, dude, there's a chance that Cheeto may have to go to a training class in Oxford, Alabama, 30 minutes from me. And I'm hoping so bad he gets to go so I can drive down and have dinner with Cheeto.
Yeah, it'd be hella cool.
Yeah, really looking forward to that. Of course, he'll probably go and not say a word.
Bugsy, you're going to Blade Show in Atlanta?
Huh?
I asked
that's
Bugsy
coming
if
up
he was going to
soon.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's coming up quick.
5 months, buddy.
Yeah.
Are you going?
So fast.
I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't. I just have
I'm
I'm
asking.
getting-
Well, and life happens, so that's why I'm asking.
yeah, and that's where I'm at right now. But I'm doing everything in my power to. That's my annual vacation now. At this point, you know.
I'm actually kind of like, I'm happy I bought a table and I'm going to work it or whatever, but like, I kind of wish I didn't and I was just going to hang out with you guys.
You know,
I don't want to go to work. I want to go hang out with the homies.
Right? Yeah, you got to work. We're kicking.
wait a
I
minute.
know, I don't like that. I don't
What
like
weekend is Blade Show?
that.
I assume it's the
Fourth?
4th, 5th, and 6th.
Yeah,
or-
first week of fucking June.
It's always the first week of June.
Yeah. I don't remember. I got a table book, but like, man, yeah, I just think about it. I'm like, fuck. I wish I would have just like gone to hang out with y'all. I
It's gonna-
took a couple
I think it's
nights
gonna
on
be
the
this-
back end and not cared, you know.
It'll be the 6th, 7th, and 8th.
I mean, I'm stoked, but like, fuck.
Whew, good deal. The fucking SOE party is the 14th, so
Marcel, I wish I could DJ
I've
play.
already
All these
got
fucking
there.
people hate music.
I'm gonna bring some knives to Blade Show and just fucking hawk them out of my trench coat, I guess.
I don't understand why they don't have any music,
Any.
like playing
That's what I'm
over
saying.
any music.
I don't care what it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't want it to be what they would probably play,
Dude.
but
I've gotten so much shit talked to me over the years from makers at shows because I'm like, why is this so fucking boring?
the end
Well,
of
they're like-
June.
Well,
never
it's
been bored.
disrespectful if there's music playing and then they can't hear their customers and blah.
Come on, man.
Get the fuck out of here. No one cares.
You can
They're here
hear
to buy
they,
shit. They want to have a good time.
they play music in the grocery store. It's no problem.
Yep.
It'll be the end of June. Boogie.
Todd Carr, that's the dream right there, exactly. Work one day, fuck off the rest with your homies. It's
Yeah,
like
and that
you know, like hopefully you make enough money the first day.
whenever
Looking
you,
forward to it.
unless someone's recording with like a lavalier mic from Blade Show, if you're just using like your phone or whatever, like I normally do, when you go back and watch anything, all you hear is
Yep.
that's all you hear in the background. It'd be
Man.
nice if you could hear, have some Phil Collins in the background or some.
Literally,
some
I don't
Paul
care what
Rhodes.
it's bluegrass. I don't care what
Yeah.
it is.
Bugsy, you can get
Something.
whatever you want,
Something.
baby. You just let me know ahead of time.
Something to create an atmosphere.
Or at least put one of those pay-to-play jukeboxes and let people pick their own music.
I mean, that might be chaotic, but yes.
I'm an expert.
I'm just thinking like a DJ that can like appease to the masses on all levels.
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
at the club, we didn't have a DJ.
A lot of house music, a lot of other bullshit, whatever. Doesn't matter. As long as everybody's having a groove in time, I'm down.
Yeah.
And when the girls would come into work, as soon as they walk in and write their name on the board, the first thing they had to do was put a $10 bill on that machine. They didn't get to pick music. They just put $10 in it, so there was credits on there, so that when they went to go on stage, they could then pick their songs. So,
That's how it is at the Acropolis.
I'm very familiar with it. It's amazing the shit that's on there too in a strip club. So.
I mean,
Kyle said he
Terry,
dropped $300.
less than actually make the sheet
It's all
fall.
money. Yeah, but Bugsy, hit me up.
I would drop $300 on Creed to piss off Donnie. I would just laugh at
That you
your
spent
own
$300 on Creed.
dumbass fucking waste of money. Like, I wouldn't care. You can like what you like. Waste your money if you want. You
Bugsy,
could-
I don't have that information to give out on.
You don't have any information to give out on YouTube. You don't want people to know when you're going to be there.
You want me to give my flight number and all that?
$300 on Creed to piss
But you
on
should
Donnie.
probably give me your
Hold
social
on.
security number.
I'm
so
getting paid $300 to get pissed on, like just my foot. If it's my face, no. But if it's my foot, piss on my foot. I'll take $300.
I'm going to make a confession. I've never really been grossed out by piss that much.
No, I don't want it on my face though.
Somebody was talking about here a while back that they got.
If I'm getting paid $300 for
got
somebody
stung by
to piss on my
jellyfish.
foot,
They
I'm
went
going to take $300.
because they weren't about to piss on their own foot. I'm like, if it's my piss, I don't know, man. I don't think I'd care.
YouTube, I'll match you your $300 if you can handle it,
Oh shit, here we go.
as long as we can meet up and smoke at some
YouTube
point, bud.
Music World. In case you don't know, Donnie is really good at doing drugs.
I'm really good at doing weed, especially.
He's better at drugs than us.
Dang
It's goddamn right, and that's not even. It's not worth bragging about. That's actually sad. However, I'm down.
Donnie's the only one that would ever say, "You retards, I'm better at drugs than you."
I mean, it sucks, but it's true. It's true. I'm a degenerate piece of shit. It's not my fault.
Oh.
Remember, no fetish shaming. This life identifies as. I didn't say I like to be pissed on. I just don't. I just don't think I'd get violently mad if I got a little piss on me. I think I would rather be pissed on than spit on.
I mean, I don't want to
I
get
don't know about number one.
Not in the mouth. I'm just saying.
I've never shot up though.
And-
It's retarded.
I mean, yeah, I don't want other people's piss on me.
I don't want it on me either. I'm just saying.
On your foot for $300?
I just don't feel like it's all that gross.
I don't need $300 bad enough to be like, hey, go ahead.
Hold on. It's not about need. $300 just for someone to piss on your feet?
On my feet,
Yeah.
absolutely, I'd take $300 for my
Y'all, anybody watching?
with my shoes on.
Piss on my feet for $300.
Piss on my shoes
Please.
for $300.
For no reason other than to just have $300.
Yeah. $300 is a lot of money to me, Steve.
For me, fuck yeah.
I'm a poor
Piss
ass.
on my feet for $300.
I'm
Please.
glad I made enough good decisions in my life to get to the point where I don't have to
Please tell me
contemplate.
I haven't made.
I wish I was in a situation.
I don't have to contemplate like, man, I don't want piss on my foot, but I also really need $300. So
Dude,
I mean, I do need $300, and I will let anyone.
We've
piss
all
on my
been in the
feet.
swimming pool at some point in time that you know somebody
I
pissed
gotta buy
on.
my
Yeah.
cereal, bitches.
that's one thing. Hey, I'm a swimming pool pisser. Okay, so I piss in the swimming pool.
Everybody pisses.
Hold on. Is that a Baby Ruth or is it Dookie?
Baby Ruth.
Anybody that says they saying
Oh.
you've never pissed in a pool is about like saying you've never masturbated. I just don't know that I can believe anything you ever say again.
But
Terry said piss on his foot for $20.
Terry. If it's my feet, $20 sold.
$20, Holmes. You don't know what I can do with
I don't give a
$20.
fuck. Piss on my feet. I don't give a fuck.
Arshir, don't you dare.
I'm from the hood, man. I need to make money. Shit.
Not only did I not let her piss on me, I would punch her in the face.
My
just
shit is a pour. Y'all think, ooh, Donnie makes fancy knives. No, I'm a fucking asshole, and I'm from the fucking poor area of the world.
somebody please buy more blessed knives. I don't
That's what
want.
I'm saying. So I don't gotta
Donnie
piss on my
$300.
feet. I don't want piss on my feet.
Please buy these guys knives, guys. I'm doing what I can to keep piss off their feet. What are you doing?
Terry said, piss
I've,
on my
I've bought
face.
I've bought knives from both these fucking assholes,
And we're still
and they're still contemplating getting their feet pissed off for $300. Help me help them.
I mean, we're peasants. It's not our fault.
and you can pick shoes on, shoes off. I don't care.
That's right. That's what we're saying. We're down.
Oh shit, that's funny. I don't know. I'm just not that grossed out. by
This
it.
shit is getting stricken from like public history forever.
Yeah.
Terry broke. Remember that video? That little black kid just like Charlie got 2 quarters and a dime. How much? Yeah. He's like, Charlie broke. Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Keep it clean.
Tonight is fucking so silly.
Buddy, I respect the fact that you'd be offended if you got. I get it, but you know,
Wait, who's
a
offended?
realist when it comes to that. We've all, you know, stand at a urinal next to a guy pissing with shorts on, and wonder whose
Dude,
mist is that? Because I didn't even realize that piss gets on you at a urinal until I did it with shorts on.
dude, they tore down Barlow like Civic Center where they had like all the major concerts for like my whole life. Before they tore it down, which was like only like 8 to 10 years ago,
Yeah.
they still had like piss troughs.
Yeah.
They still have those at fucking at the where the Seahawks play, Lumen fucking Field. They still got the
Dude,
trough.
it's so bad, right? You're like, what the fuck is happening? I saw this when my dad was taking me
Donnie,
to
when
monster
I was
truck
in-
jams in the 80s. Why is this still here?
Donnie, when I was in Tijuana in 1990, they had a piss trough under the bar.
That's what I'm saying.
It was
like,
literally like
oh, at the bar?
it was a piece
That's
of
kind of
PVC
wild.
pipe
I've never experienced that. That's wild.
cut in half long ways, strapped underneath the bar so you could be sitting on your stool and just you never have to get up. You just piss right there off your
That's
stool.
gross, though.
Yeah, and what's even grosser was that pipe connected
Like,
to a
we've
4-inch
progressed for a
pipe
reason. As
that
much as
went
I
through the
want to
wall.
hate everything.
that went through the wall and dumped out on the sidewalk. So when you're walking past all the bars, you see that big wet spot on the sidewalk. That's piss.
I don't really mind that. I just don't want to have it inside the bar.
I literally went to get up to go piss. I was like, Sammy, I gotta go take a leak. And he's like, you ain't gotta go nowhere. He pointed into the bar.
That's a good one, Bugsy.
Piss trough right into the bar.
Man, so
Exactly,
is
man.
Rick Hinderer still treating his Magna Cut at 59?
I don't even think he's using MagnaCut anymore.
I have no idea.
No. His 20 CV still running soft though.
It's still a little soft.
Yeah.
Yeah. His S45 VN's pretty standard.
That's good.
Hey, you joined, Stevie. You've been watching for 2 hours.
I know. I'm
Good
contemplating my life decisions right now.
I bet you fucking are.
Yeah. Fortunately, it's not going to last much longer because I got shit to do in the morning.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I do.
all right. I bet.
Got shit to do more. No time like the present, I guess. I guess I'm going to call it, guys. I've had a good time. I've had all sorts of emotions tonight.
What?
In all honesty.
This has been yeah.
Yeah. No, this is not Stovey's fault, Kyle. We can't blame Stovey for this one. He actually brought just an inkling of sanity to this.
I came on just to talk about some CLP.
He came on to talk about lubricants, dog.
I literally came on to talk about this.
Yeah. And that was Paul Mills' fault because his knife keeps rusting on me. Thomas Crapper is my hero. Holy shit! Is that the He-Man sword?
No.
Oh,
Thundercats?
yes.
Get the fuck out. Donnie, make that, dude.
Pay me.
This is the sort of freaking omens, dude.
I bet your ink trade oven's not big enough.
No, it's not. I want to make a wakizashi so bad, but I don't have a big enough oven.
This was a birthday present from Satisfaction.
That's
Nice.
badass, dude. Oh, it's a wrist, not plastic.
No. This is legit, dude. He had this custom made. It's got.
Oh my God! There's a light inside of it.
Yeah, dude.
Means
Daddy had this.
the blade is
All
hot.
right, Paul Mills.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh shit! It's got the jewels in it. Oh, it lights up. What the fuck? That's too much fun.
Hell yeah, it is.
I never even
That's too
wanted
much
to
fun.
make a sword until Paul
I
Mills
fucking
brought it up.
love that. I fucking love that.
And now Paul's got me wanting to make one, but I don't have an oven. I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
know
fucking sweet.
who has an oven deep enough to make
That's-
more than an 18.
That's so awesome.
I don't know where he got that made. I'm willing to bet they must be.
Timu, that's where.
No. He actually like
It's my
ordered this from a.
Thundercat sword, and they said $29.99, and then they had to
No,
make it.
no. Like he actually ordered it from a dude that had to make it.
Nice.
So, I mean, either way, though, yeah, I don't. It's never going to be a. I'm not going to be out there like Addicted to Blades 2 or Samurai Bird.
That dude, Addicted to Blades 2, takes his fucking sword seriously, man.
Same with Samurai Bird, dude.
The dedication he
I
has,
wish I had swords to take them seriously.
the dedication he has to get out in that yard every day and cut shit. It's
Yeah,
I tell
Addicted
people all the time, if you're
Yeah,
not
but
following him
hiccups
on
like a
Instagram,
Fuck.
you're wasting your Instagram.
but I do want to get out and slice some melons with it at some point.
Just do that with the
You
BFCK.
got the hiccups. Fuck you. Don't look at me like that.
Don't destroy
Don't you
your
judge me, Stevie, you bitch.
Peace out, fellas. I appreciate you.
That's you. I got the hiccups. So it's driving me nuts.
Donnie's an asshole. Stevie, I think
Yeah, I am an asshole. Fuck y'all.
love y'all.
Daddy night, mofos.